Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are live and back at it again, folks. Welcome back to the Wrestling for Life Network as we bring you WWE Smackdown tonight. It's going to be a fun one. We got lots to talk about, lots to get into, not to mention the World Series kicking off, the Raptors season kicking off. Things are bumping in my neighborhood, but we're going to have a lot of fun with the wrestling tonight. Make sure you get in that chat, strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel-good head. Let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream as we bring you WWE Smackdown tonight on the eve of Halloween Havoc, a week away from Saturday Night Main Event, and so much going on in the sports world, in the wrestling world, so much to talk about. I can't do this alone, so I brought that pretty face with me for the next couple hours. We're going to light it up here. Get in that chat. Don't be quiet. Don't be shy. And if you don't know who we are, well, I am Mr. Every Night, KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. That is Mr. Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick. Yes, it's a feel-good Friday. We got rehires, habitual liars, and we've still got a U.S. Open challenge. So what do you want to talk
like
about?
It. Well played, sir. You're not wrong on any account there. There's several things to talk about. The rehiring part is interesting as hell. The liars, well, we know the liars, the usual suspects, and they can't help themselves, but never a dull moment in the IWC.
Well, no, and I mentioned, too, that we've got Ilya Dragunov still carrying on the open challenge concept that we talked about. Is this where we get Obafemi?
You could. Now, I wouldn't do it yet. I'd do it in a few weeks, but you could, 100%.
You give Oba a smaller guy to work with, and you give Ilya the giant to bounce off of.
Yeah, and again, maybe so then, Oba accepts it. Maybe Oba surprises the world, beats Ilya, but Ilya wants it back, and you run off these guys for 2, 3, 4 matches. I don't think anyone's going to complain. We get a little, a run with Ilya and Oba over the U.S. title. It feels pretty relevant real quick.
Right. Well, now, so do you think that they could just run it back tonight with Sammy?
They could, but I don't think they're going to. I think Sammy's going to step a little bit, and I think he's going to let Ilya go. And then the fact that Ilya is continuing the open challenge, I think it's well played. I think it's smart. I like it, and you can give him a few wins here before you give him anything like truly formidable. Like he can beat the Miz tonight just for shit. Like just kind of put him back in front of us again. But he does have to carry that tradition of Sammy had some really good matches.
Oh, they were usually the best match on SmackDown, so that's why I'm wondering and interested of who it could be. If it is the Miz, I might be a little disappointed just because that's just a layup at that point.
Yes.
Could it be a Carmelo? I know people have been kind of wanting that feud for a little bit. That could be really entertaining. Could it be Aleister Black, Malachi Black, after now he's paired up back with Wifey?
Mm-hmm. It could be. I mean, like, what does Aleister do? I think Damien's going to want some type of comeback, but maybe that's what you do there. Aleister accepts it. Damien makes his return, causing trouble for him again. That's the way you get out of that. But do you want him to run it completely clean? I mean, you do have options in that middle of that show. So, yeah, I mean, maybe one of the MFT might be a good show just for a good match. I'd like to see Ilya Jeff Cobb.
So why did you have to specifically mention Jeff Cobb? Because my guy, that man's face paint, that makeup, that everything right there, Kung Fu Panda, my guy, you need to scrap that. You need to come back something entirely different. Don't do that. You look at the render because they're in a tag team match tonight against Shinsuke Nakamura and Rey Fenix and Jeff Cobb's face paint up there. This looks so terrible.
I think you were good with that face paint, and something changed your mind.
I'm good with Tama Tonga. I'm good with Hikuleo.
Oh, but Jeff Cobb can't do it
because that's actual Gorillas of Destiny. This is the first time Jeff Cobb's had any sort of.
Why can't Jeff do the makeup too?
Do the Samoa Joe Polynesian
Why?
phallic thing
That's
on your
not
face.
fair. He
Don't
wants
do
to
that.
be the
That
king.
doesn't look. Look at
Why?
that picture. He looks like Jeff Cobb. He looks like a goddamn kung fu panda.
Again, I mean,
Do we
I
have it
think
on here? Do we
if
have it on here?
everybody in the
No, we
group's
don't
got
have
it,
it on
why not let everyone in the group have it, right? But yeah, I don't think he's any different either. All of them have it, none of them have it. But just to center out poor Cobby, I don't know, my guy. I think
just change it up. He could still do it. Just change it up. The one he's got right now. But could we see an ultra surprise, a swerve upon swerves that's allegedly, according to some Mexican sources, happening of that WWE let go of Andrade just so they can hire him back.
not just so. See, this is how business works. So they're mad at Andrade. Andrade said, "Screw it, I'm out." They said, "Fine, we're done with you. Bye. You can't follow the rules." And then Andrade screwed up, and part of that conversation becomes now we have leverage. So we're going to hold you because you violated your 90 days, or you know what? Why don't you work? Why don't you work? And you know what? If we get along and at the end of the working for a while, we kind of feel better about each other, you stay. If not, you did your job. You still, you didn't sit at home and you get to go.
Come on, just spend the night. Just spend the night. Nothing will
Right.
happen. We don't know what'll happen. Just spend the night. We'll see what happens.
Just the tip, just for a minute, just see how it feels. We'll just figure
But
this out a
it's
little bit.
very Santos Escobar-esque a little bit of tour. He was released for all of 24 hours and then turned around and re-signs with WWE. Is it WWE? Hey, I saw you were out there hanging out with AEW. You know what? Maybe you do need that extra 1,000 in your contract.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the presence of the other company is always a benefit. We already know, and we've talked a lot about how Tony Khan has inflated the cost of professional wrestlers. And I mean, again, I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm glad the wrestlers are getting paid. And Tony has pushed up the average pay for the average guy. There's guys out there like Darby that, we're making a hot dog and a high five that are now getting 6-7 figures. It's insanity. But it does force the WWE to be a little more honest and a little more forthright with the talent, because they do have that option. And maybe it was that. Like, they sat down and maybe Andrade had to say, listen, all right, I know I screwed up, but if I can be better. And they're like, okay, fine, better than holding you. We can meet you. If you can keep your nose clean, we can fucking meet you in the middle a little bit on this negotiation, and then let's get you back to work. Yeah.
And if I stay over there, I'm going to punch Sammy Guevara in the face.
Yeah, I saw Sammy and I got twitchy. So maybe you can help me out here.
Right. I'm going to end up in extra legal trouble if I stay over there. And I like Geekbox, and shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out Geekbox of Andrade is the new Rick Rude. Brother shows, both shows, same time.
Right. Just running both. Screw it. I'm going everywhere.
This is the Abe Simpson meme of walking in. Does your father know you work here? And instantly walking right back out.
Is it still a little bit of a blemish on AEW in the sense of, like, you got so excited about getting this guy back that you threw him right on TV against one of your top guys? If he ends up going back, it's like, what?
Yes and no, but I'm also like, on one hand, but if you sold them the biggest false bag of goods and everything and said, no, I'm straight, no, I'm good, because he did it to Mexico, he did it to Puerto Rico, he was going international with it and everything. So if he convinced Tony, who's just a kind-hearted, warm, loving soul.
That's how we're going to approach this.
If they convinced him and swindled him of, no, I'm good.
That poor billionaire, whatever will he do? Oh, my heart just pumps piss. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel. Nick and I are ready to go. Clearly, we got a lot to talk about. But yeah, 19 minutes away from the start of the show-ish. We will say hello to the chat momentarily. Keep filling it up. We want to see triple digits in this chat for all the shows. And as I keep saying, go save your friends from bad streamers. Get them over here. Let them know about the Wrestling for Life Network, as this family, this community continues to grow. And we are the antithesis of the IWC. We want to talk wrestling. We want to have a good time. And we want to break it all down. We're going to be here for all your favorite wrestling. Nick?
We're the cure for the common fan.
I just dropped it on you there. Sorry.
No, 100% of that. I was waiting for the moment, but yeah.
Let's go. But yeah, man, Halloween Havoc tomorrow. We're going to have a lot of fun with that one, 6:30 live. So be here for that. I know we talked about it before we go off the air. So a little bit of self-indulgence here. on the channel. But Blue Jays World Series Game 1 tonight. Sorry, fuck the Dodgers. I don't care about it. I don't want to hear about it. Screw you, Otani. We don't like you or your dog. Yeah, Blue Jays start tonight. Season opener for Raptors. The Leafs are playing tonight. Toronto is bumping right now, and a lot of people are just trying to figure out how to say it. Never mind.
I saw MDB's thing in the Discord and everything. Cruising through the six with my but yeah, all things are popping off in Toronto.
Crazy.
It's still interesting that Otani was supposed to go to Toronto, took the flight that allegedly never happened, and same with their pitching ace, the other one that they just signed from Japan and everything. You were second in line to be the highest bidder.
Yeah, apparently Toronto's just like a nice jump off point if you're flying from Japan to LA. I didn't know that.
You're the AEW of this. You're really good at being set of market price.
Right.
Hey, this is what they'll pay me over there, so this is what you can pay me, right?
Yeah, and I imagine a little bit of this, and I hope it is a little bit of like bulletin board kind of material for the boys of like, remember that time that guy came here and used us in a negotiation? Well, he's going to be doing stuff on the other side of that plate and that mound. Let's talk about it, boys. So We'll see. Again, a mixed. I've heard everything from this is a slam dunk for the Dodgers, maybe 5 games, to this is going to be neck and neck, and maybe the Blue Jays are actually the team to watch here. So it's all over the place. I'm really curious if the Jays can get their bats off against the great pitching, and I'm really curious if the pitching can shut down the batting. But
it's kind of one of those of it's David versus Goliath in a sense. If it's on one hand, you have the Dodgers that are the highest payroll, they're on one hand that way. When it comes to, their whole roster's built up like it's a goddamn, heard of the dream team? Well, we're the mean team.
Oh, no, like you look down that roster, it's crazy.
Right, but then you've got the Blue Jays that are, they've just become the ragtag kind of bunch of lovable guys that you want to cheer for and everything because they started off the season with shit and then just pushed their way through the entire postseason. And I love Vladdy Jr. already before, and now even as a Yankees fan, I still pop every time. The Yankees lose. Yankees lose.
Right. No, it's good stuff, man. It's good. It's been good to watch. The Jays are sending out the you Savage. But yeah, the youngest pitcher in 78 years to open a World Series. So 22 years old coming on, taking this on tonight. Plus, shout out the Jonas Brothers are going to be at Game 2 of the World Series.
Bro, that is like the most like Canadian whack ass thing. Like you have fucking Drake there. Like you don't got nothing else you could put out there. You got
like
Jonas,
right? I feel like fucking Hangover. Like the Jonas Brothers might be in town. They just happen to be in town. Like, what's up? They have Beeb's house, and they were like, "Come on over. What's going on?"
If we're gonna go Disney, you couldn't got in the Beebs.
Yeah, where's Beebs? Well, we know where the Beebs is right now. He might not be okay. But that all being said, happy birthday to Drake. More Toronto news today. So if we lose today, it's all Drake's fault.
The Drake curse is real. The Drake curse is real.
Right now, they're doing an open package using Queen's I Want It All, which is kind of their slogan for the dude. It's so wicked. Life is good right now. But folks, we are about 15 minutes away. We should say hello to the people. I know I got to say
I'm enjoying this because we talked about this before on live. I had the Yankees last year, I've had the Bills, in the playoffs for the NFL. So I've been on the kind of runs, and now to see it on the other side, I'm just enjoying it all.
Absolutely, man. It's good. I mean, as I said, it's been a hot minute for me to kind of get behind something from this city. I mean, it's been the Raptors had a great run. The Leafs were always apprehensive and tend to underachieve. So here we are. Go Jays all night long. We'll keep you updated. You'll know, guys. Trust me. You'll know. I got my multi-screen going right now, and so I got Leafs. We get a little bit of Smackdown. We get a little bit of baseball. All the things are happening.
And how fitting is it though that I'm tapped into Canada with the VIP out here and can't access any of this and everything because I use YouTube TV to watch everything else, and YouTube TV doesn't exist in Canada.
That is true. But let's go. Zach saying National Kangaroo Day. Kangaroo
Show.
I said song, show. Either way.
I want to watch the Kangaroo show.
Great minds think alike, folks. Eric, welcome back as always, buddy. How you doing? Happy birthday, Braun Breaker. All the big birthdays today. Let's go. What's up, Kevin? How you doing? Dennis, welcome back. Bernard, good to see you. Damien, always a pleasure, sir. Elia Open Challenge, good to go. Clay Lewis, welcome back, sir. Cherokee George in the house. Evening all. Who will accept Dragonov's Open Challenge? That is a strong question. We will take answers from the chat on that. That makes a lot of sense. But my fear then is, could Alistair beat him? Does Alistair, I don't know if I want Alistair to take an L right away. You just want the good match.
I would counter with, so you don't want to watch a match because it might be too good. You might actually cheer for both guys. Right. I don't want, the other guy to possibly look like he could win. What?
Yeah, you don't want an actual threat where you believe that maybe it could happen. Yeah, I mean, touche, sir, touche.
Tabernacle. We're Toronto. I'm going to say Tabernacle.
Right. See, Money's with us. Josh back at it again. Lindsay, welcome back. Dro, how you doing? How you doing? Chrissy Novak in the building. What is up? Christian Power. What is up, everyone? Before we begin, the chat, let's all wish KJ's Toronto Blue Jays good luck tonight. Even the Bills wished them luck again, by the way. At World Series. Other than that, looking forward to SmackDown tonight and Halloween Havoc tomorrow. Yeah, don't forget, we got Halloween Havoc tomorrow. We will be here live for all of that.
Yes, but I also still want to see the chat give you as much shit as they give me for every Bills game, every Yankees game, and everything too as well. Give this man as much love. Also, well, no, because I know like Bernard's a Dodgers fan. The Dodgers fan. Talk that talk.
Dodgers fan
to talk that talk.
Bernard, we got issues, buddy. Tiffany Stratton versus Jade, official for Saturday main event. Okay. They're go.
Stacking this Saturday night's main event.
Well, maybe they're trying to make up for a couple not so good ones.
Yeah.
All right, maybe we need a banger. We need a bit of a banger. Tiffany Stratton, you're gonna get in that zone, Nick, where the Saturday night main events start feeling like they're just doing it to do it because it's a deal to give us a special show. There's no real. You don't want it to have that vibe, that night of champions.
You have to do it too because it's the one before Cena's retirement and everything. So you have to put some respect on its name.
Yeah, valid point, right? You don't want to go in there where people are like, they always do shit on these shows.
Yeah, why dampers Cena's retiring on a Saturday's main event? It's like how you kind of felt when like Taker came out. What was it on a SmackDown?
Yeah,
and just like bends the knee and then leaves the hat in the ring and shit.
Yeah, I always said we should have had one more moment for Taker, but then now he won't go away. So he's had several moments. Yeah. But Jose, how you doing? How you doing? Happy birthday, Braun Breaker. Got that. Welcome back, Ronan. Brandon, good to see you. Welcome back, sir. Kieran, welcome. MDB, the Friday night knee pads. Let's go.
Well, Kieran was asking what time is Halloween Havoc. We will be live at 6:30 Eastern. The show, are we a half hour or are we an hour before?
Half hour, I do believe.
Okay, so the show will kick off at 7.
Yes. And with their lack of matches, we'll be here and we'll set it up and we'll run through it again. But we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a very interesting card and see what they do.
And because, again, we have to go to the board of where can I watch this show on streaming. This one falls under the Peacock branch and everything.
They need to send out like a chart.
That's what I'm saying. We need a big board to just remind everybody.
Right? Like there's got to be something to help everyone follow along. As right now, I have an entire choir on the field. I apologize. I didn't hear where they announced them from for Toronto, but they are going big for the start of this. Let's go.
Well, are they okay now? Or are they down on my knee? Like,
might be fitting. Where's Oba? Oba's doing his thing. Oba's getting ready.
I think Oba's going to at some point come out in this U.S. Open Challenge, whether it was Sammy having it, now it's Ilya having it. That's where we're debuting Oba to the main roster.
Mm-hmm. They're booing him. They're booing Otani. Boo!
Boo! Boo this man. Boo this man. Even as a Yankees fan, I can agree with that because he screwed us over too. We were the second mistress.
Right. Ridiculous. Listen, baseball players, good on them, but man, they get paid way too much money. Way too
Yeah, but
much.
also he's like an insane. He's the fucking Gretzky of this shit right now. Oh my god,
They were
he's up
showing
there.
him.
It's like if Gretzky could play goalie too.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Geekbox, our brother from another mother, from an overseas mother. How you
From a
doing?
British mother.
A what?
British mother.
Oh,
woo! What the hell did you think I said?
I didn't hear the R's as much. But welcome, Geekbox. Folks, go check out our buddy Geekbox. Good to see you. And yes, they are keeping that challenge open, which I think is awesome, Nick. I really do.
Again, it's been kind of the best moments recently of SmackDown. I know we've kind of got the Wyatts and the MFTs face to face and everything, which again, according to the lyingest source in all the land of, hey, we're going to just stay with what we've already been talking about of Roman and Babyface Co with Punk versus now it's just going to be the Vision minus Seth Rollins instead of what we kind of think's going to happen that they're going to set up of MFT versus the Wyatt Six.
Yeah, I mean, there's it's heavily debated right now. I know people like to report like people inside are saying, "Shut up with that shit." I hate I feel the need to continually remind people that Wrestling Observer is not a source, so we got to stop acting like it's a source. It's complete garbage.
It has become the National Enquirer. It used to be fucking CNN, and all that, and now it's goddamn the National Enquirer.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Dave to report like Hulk Hogan spotted in Hawaii, like you know what I mean? Like, fuck.
Bad Boy hidden in Darby Allin's locker room.
Yeah. Biggie, Tupac, and Hulk Hogan been hanging out together for the last decade. Like, what are we talking about? But yeah, no, I mean, it's not good. It's not a good look. So I have no idea where they're going to go with any of it.
Right. Devin, what up? I don't know what is happening. So I got 6 minutes till SmackDown. You can keep us abreast of the Blue Jays.
It's just like the Olympic opening ceremonies have broken up.
My guy, this is your whole country represented right now. You're going to war versus the U.S.
Yeah, they're putting on
fight them on the beaches. We will fight them on the baseball field.
Right. I think the choir was just singing like an a cappella version of Started from the Bottom. All Elite War Welfare.
Can imagine.
Right?
Now I can hear it in my mind's eye.
Right? Here come the Blue Jays. And we're about 5 minutes away from the start of SmackDown, folks. Again, be a friend, tell a friend, share this link with everybody you know. I love that. We already clicked on it, but where you got all the SmackDown coming up. Not a lot announced for tonight, by the way, Nick, as Bernard's in the chat. Spaz, MDB, C Money, top 3. Get in the chat. Get your crown. The more you talk, the more points you get. Plus, super chat, super stickers get you that bonus. Cody and Drew are going to have a segment. Tiffy and Kiana have been announced. DIY and Fraxium.
Well, and then also, on WWE's website.
I think they added something late.
They added, we have the U.S. Open Challenge. Yes. And we have Shinsuke Nakamura and Rey Fenix. Battle of the MFTs and tag team action. That's where I saw the whole Jeff Cobb, Goofy Kung Fu Panda.
I didn't even know they had announced that. I missed that.
No, again, SmackDown has been very light in the britches to say when it comes to what they advertise for a show, what they've been putting on. I mean, think about it. 2 of the best things that we had last week was the impromptu match between Cody and Drew and an open challenge to where we weren't supposed to know Ilya was coming back. So again, the 2 things that were the best on the show were things that were kept secret and weren't announced.
That's true. And maybe that's part of their strategy. I still feel like they should find a few things to kind of pull us in a little bit. Yeah,
you got to put butts in seats to quote
a little bit, right? So we'll see. I mean, as we're getting moments away from the show, we'll see what's in store for us here tonight.
Right. Blame Nick Aldis for the lateness. I guess in kayfabe sense, Anthony, but yeah.
Right.
Ilya versus Oba. Perhaps. Could Oba debut face Ilya and lose?
That would be the crazy part. Like, I don't think so. So then you have him win. And then Ilya chases him. That is the only way I could see doing it. Like Oba comes out, shocks the world. You let him hit, pull it off, get the dub, and then Ilya is enraged. He wants a rematch. Maybe the rematch is a bit of a kerfuffle. And essentially you are able to get 2 or 3 matches with these guys fighting over the US title.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think if you're not going to get like a Gunther Ilya type of match, run that back anytime soon. Oba's the next perfect guy. That's a dominant brute force giant that can sit there and just smash around Ilya. And that's honestly where kind of Ilya is better suited than his match even with Sammy, because he can just he has that, irresistible force he can bounce off of. If he works better as the underdog that just keeps, takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
This is epic. You're right, completely. But they're literally got people making the American flag out of human beings right now. This is
Oh, I've seen this before. Nobody pay for me. Nobody say to me. Well, yeah.
Right. And I'm looking at the graphic with Jeff Cobb. He looks like, the cartoon dude, from the Gorillas. That's what Jeff Cobb looks like in that makeup.
Well, I'm happy. I'm feeling glad I have something in my mouth.
We are rolling on.
Right. I got Chris McCarty. Ilya's the type who can take the brunt of damage and fight back. Exactly. And sure, it takes a lot to put down the Mad Russian. Yes, the Red Dragon.
100%. That's the greatest part about Ilya is I kind of like Sammy. Will be surprised when he gives us a bad match.
Facts. Well, and he looks even more Russian crazy villain and everything now with the goddamn neck piece, chest piece, and all of that.
That neck piece almost came with an automatic heel turn.
Well, and still, now you picture, though, seeing that all blistered and bloodied up red and everything after he's been eating chop after chop. Mama's spaghetti tastes so good.
Let's go.
Denisha, what up? C-Money, the future is coming. The end is nigh.
What was the other match you said they added? So we got Shinsuke teaming up with Dragon Lee to take on MFT, which is crazy.
We have the open challenge. And then the only other thing that they've advertised is Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre in the house following their chaotic brawl. Their words, not mine.
Touche.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Ilya the Red Dragon. Yeah. His neck piece at 50% opacity. Yeah. It's still kind of, it's very thin lines in there and everything.
Right. Hatred, love,
and all thy sons coming. I knew exactly where you were, my guy.
Right.
MDB, y'all forgot Tiffany versus Kiana. No, we talked about it briefly, but we all kind of, if you don't know, you all know where we're going to end up lying on this. KJ is obviously going for KJ, Kiana James. I'm going for Tiffany. I don't think Kiana's going to beat her about this match because who leads who?
What's that? It's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
I think you're gonna see the true talent that is Kiana tonight because she's gonna work a good match.
I better, he says, or else I got it then.
Oh shit!
Yes, as I got Bradley out here gifting all the memberships again. The giver of gifts, Bradley. I was already at 3 gifted memberships.
This is the most epic O Canada ever. Forever.
The blink and you miss it. This man is having a come to Jesus moment over there with the Blue Jay.
It's the most epic O Canada opening. It is crazy.
You get emotional.
It is. Yes. It's beautiful.
Bradley out here gifting all the memberships. I think man's at 4 or 5
now. What is he giving them out for? The giver of gifts. Bradley, we love you, buddy.
I think it's because of your Blue Jays out there. He's just popping off like fireworks, my guy.
Is he catching up on past Blue Jays victories?
That or he's just predicting how many Blue Jay victories we're going to get and everything. So if he's, throwing out 4, he's like the canary in the coal mine. He's calling out 4, so that means we're going to get 4 Blue Jays victories. That means they're going to win the series at some point.
That's all we need. 4 more. Let's go, boys. All night long. It's going to be a good one. Don't forget to say thank you if you were the lucky recipient of a Bradley membership. As we go back to last Friday,
and I did not think that's where you were going. With that, you were about to say, remember to say thank you to your Lord and Savior, the Toronto Blue Jays, for the win.
No, make sure you thank Bradley, the giver of gifts, if you did receive a membership. And we are getting the replay of Jacob getting his teeth knocked out. As he has to head out to see Dr. Britt Baker to get patched up.
Could you imagine?
Right, he comes back with Britt. Well, I got you.
There's still some people that question even whether it was Drew that took out Jacob or if it was Cody that took out Jacob, and Drew saw everything. So Drew's the one that's writing all of this. If I saw everything that happened, Cody, you can lie to these people. You can pretend you're the babyface, which you turn around and still hit Drew with a title belt to win this impromptu match. Very heel tactic. I've never seen the babyface have to get himself DQ'd to win.
It's a rare thing, and I think Jacob's going to be gone for a while, get his face fixed up, and when he comes back, I think if they reveal Jacob, I think it would really help push Cody into the heel kind of idea, because Jacob's so over. Jacob coming back enraged, I think it'll work.
It's a really interesting thing because everybody, the second I know I even did it when we were on stream. The second you kind of see Drew back there, you're like, well, clearly they're going to have that. Drew's the one that did it. If by the time Jacob actually comes back, which allegedly would be sometime in 2026, and Cody's now,
yes,
that's how you debut the heel Cody, or even if he's already heel and he comes back and I got to get my lick back, fantastic.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's a lot of opportunity there. And again, it's not like Cody to just drill somebody with the belt, but we are getting Cody live in the building on screen right now. Folks, get in that chat. Let us know what's on your wrestling mind. What's good? I hope everyone out there is happy, healthy, and safe. The weekend is upon us. And we got Big Jim.
Yeah. As I got Over the Ropes Pro Wrestling. Screw the Dodgers. Go Blue Jays.
Let's go, bro.
And then Bradley becoming a member for 24 months, 2 years. I told you I would. Today, a promise kept.
That's amazing, bro.
Bradley out here getting into the biblics with all of this, my God. I love you, Bradley.
Appreciate you, bro.
We need to do like that. I love you, Bradley.
Right.
But Guardian, I wasn't a lucky one, but I still think Bradley. Love this chat. Love this community. Even I wasn't a lucky one, but I still appreciate you, bro.
Right. Nothing but love. Nothing but love.
Same between Jimmy and Cole. Oh, but Jimmy's got the eye twitch. Got the eye twitch going.
Everybody looking at that bell. Everybody looking at that bell, my guy.
But that's how it used to be. That's how it should be. Remember when?
Yeah, everybody wanted it.
Randy Savage would be the IC champion and be cutting promos about the world champion.
What I miss those promos, like you said, Randy, where he's just like cutting hard on fucking $1 Million Man. When I see you, oh, by the way, Hogan, I'm still coming from your belt, but fuck you, $1 Million Man. Yeah,
Hogan, I see you out there. You're getting soft, man. You're getting soft. But once I'm through with the $1 Million Man, oh yeah, I'm gonna cash that check, Hogan, and I'm coming for you. But that's the thing, is that's what it should be. He's got the biggest prize. He's got the big, energy walking through the arena. So he should be having everybody saying, I'm gonna get that from you.
Yeah. You're sitting on top of the mountain, and everyone else should want to be at the top of the mountain. Period.
Right. As Cody's coming out right now and Spaz with a $5 super chat. Hands up if you're physically here watching SmackDown, but mentally you're already watching Havoc tomorrow night.
Sorry, my guy. There's too much happening tonight. I'm in like KJ overload. The vitamins are flowing good. It's a Friday. It's a feel-good Friday. And all the things are happening. There's so many things going on right now. I'm not mentally at Saturday yet at all.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You're barely mentally here. Jose, does Jacob come back? What?
That's usual.
Yeah, that again, elevated cloud walking, skywalking. Does Jacob come back in Elimination Chamber and attack Cody like Jade attacked Naomi? All you need. Did you see Naomi say in the big gym out there with Jay of all you need is a parking garage?
Right. Jokes.
Boston, I don't think we've said hi to you, my guy. Anthony sounds like a perfect alibi to me. Good cover to take out Fatu. What was the alibi? What was it? Too legit to quit.
Is that Ringsider back in the house?
I do not see. But I got Z-Man Scar. I got Valerie Carr. I didn't mean to rhyme. I got Christy Novak. I got Cody still. What do you want to talk about? Are we still getting that shade of gray of Cody if we're getting closer and closer to a heel Cody?
Well, I think that's what you if you do it properly, you start getting little hints, little signs, right? Little blemishes, and then slowly that. But like right now, he's got the building on their feet.
So Arizona, he wants this to be like acknowledge me so fucking bad, and it's never gonna be that, my guy.
I mean, again, the fans kind of pop for it. I think because he gets the cheap pop.
Do they?
Yeah, I think he gets the cheap pop of the city name, right? Like where Missouri.
So the Mick Foley. So he does the Mick Foley right here in San Antonio, Texas.
Uber babyface, my guy. Uber babyface. Let's go.
Nick, odds on Britt Baker appearing in NXT tomorrow and helping Blake win the belt?
I think 0.
Well, really?
I don't know where. Like, the hardest thing is we just don't know where she's at. Like, technically, I think she still works for AEW.
But I think that's also kind of the best part about this. If we don't know where everyone's at. We don't know where Andrade is at. We don't know where Britt Baker is at. We don't know where Camille's still at. Where's Wardlow?
It's good because for wrestling, it really speaks to the sports fans who love trades, love free agency. Like we were, we want to know all about it. Let's go.
Says the guy that offers all the trades in fantasy football. It's 100%. How can I shake up my roster at all times?
Right?
Drew McIntyre walking out.
What's that?
No, I was just saying about Drew walking out.
Yeah, coming in, no music, just the spotlight coming in through the crowd.
John Moxley, this is how it's done.
Drew McIntyre is kind of what Moxley wants to be.
Mixed with some Jason Statham, mixed with some
Gage.
John McClane from Die Hard and everything like that.
Right. Drew standing on the commentary table.
Do you actually think we get a title change between those two at Saturday's main event? I think we refresh it. We need to refresh.
Yeah, I think maybe I'm just kind of willing it in or trying to hope for it, but it's nothing against Cody other than I just think we need something mixed up, even if it is Drew beats Cody and then Cody chases Drew for a couple months, gets it back at Rumble so that Cody's the one defending at a Mania. I'm good with that. Just something to spice it up, like something. And Drew winning, how are you going to feel if Drew loses again, fucks up again, doesn't get the belt again?
Does he get into that gatekeeper, that Nick Nemeth, that
you don't want him to?
I don't want him to at all. This is the guy that should be your flagship. Like if he didn't have the iceberg that is Cody Rhodes right now, he would be the guy. Well, think about it. How great has Drew been? He's out there and got the best out of CM Punk. He has been some of the best stuff on social media and everything like that. Remember, we had the whole fucking marathon, almost a whole year of Drew McIntyre.
Do you feel like Cody's slowing him down?
I think he's an object in the way.
Okay, I can accept that, and I'm okay with that because, I mean, that makes a lot of sense.
Iceberg is the thing you hit, not what slows you down. Titanic.
I was trying to figure out where you're at with it. Of has Cody really made him go that cold? Like, You know, never let go, Jack.
No, he
Like
went
Drew
cold.
just-
He went cold before Cody.
Okay. Oh, Cody wants to fight.
I'll
Cody
fight you right now.
Does this channel stream the live? We're not allowed, Pierre. We wish we could, buddy. But welcome.
I have a kind of two-edged question. Is Cody doing the fired up shit to try and make him a more entertaining Jimmy?
I would argue
Drew?
that's kind of his thing. I don't think he's trying to do it more or less. I just think that's Jimmy all over Drew, which is odd.
Yeah. Well, we know, I guess, Jimmy's true babyface if he's going for QB1, but I was going to say, is Cody doing it more to show that he's the fired up, he's got an edge as a babyface of I'll fight you here, I'll fight you now, I'll fight you anywhere. Or is he doing it because he's a turning heel and he's losing my fucking cool with this shit now?
No, I think it's a bit of column A still here, right? Because I think that's like you get the little teases, but he's still got to kind of be true to form. And that's a very Cody thing. Like start the Uber baby face, get the the hometown pop and endear yourself, but then fire up, right? So, but Drew's a menace. Drew is a fucking menace, people. If you're watching right now, Jimmy's being pulled away from Drew. Drew's just throwing random shit. Is that Lance Archer?
No, that is that's the dude that saved Psycho Stu. That why am I'm so terrible right now? Yeah, no, that 100%. I recognized the fucking braids, and I thought I literally had the same thought with you. I was like, Lance Archer? No. And it's I feel terrible right now. All right, so see, they did change up Jacobs. He looks a little bit more like Joey Torson from Slipknot. Okay, I'm cool with that. No, the one they had on the render, my guy, looked terrible.
He did. He looked like the guy from the Gorillas.
Yeah. But NYZ, shout out. I think I saw Q1. I think I saw another new name. But yeah, folks, let us know who's the name that was the one that because that's legit the dude that saved Psycho Stu.
I know the name, and I know man, there's a lot of pregame stuff. We were just getting out to the mound for the top of the first here, folks. There's a lot of hoopla.
Hoopla. Speaking again, so there's the render, so everyone can see the hoopla we were talking about. That's Jacob Fatu up there in the upper right corner. Yeah, he looks like he has a dirty doll mustache.
It's funny. I mean, the graphic is crazy.
Right?
I see a little silhouette of a man.
Oh, man, Scalamushka. Mama.
Right.
Just smile to man.
Otani, Betts, Freeman, Smith.
Beatbox, I love you. The Slipknot of Destiny. Did my time, and I want out.
Let's go.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Jose. Doug Mallow. I was about to try to shout out 100% Doug Mallow because he's also the one that explained everything with that dumbass Raja Jackson, who's actually now federally indicted and arrested and everything and awaiting trial in the California justice system. So yeah, shout out Doug Mallow and getting some WWE extra work.
Right.
They knew he was a badass. He's the next JBO. He's the next Arn Anderson.
Yeah,
he's tough guy, Bob.
I just saw the hair and I was like, I know we don't see.
There's only 2 or 3 people in the world that have that hairstyle,
right? That have that blonde strawberry weave dread going on.
Yeah, I want to look like a thought and a white Rastafarian at the same time. Very few people can pull that off. You have to be a tough son of a bitch to pull that off.
I want to look like I arm wrestle and I'm $20 a song.
I look like you want to fight me, but you might lose.
Right. Here we go. Here we go, folks.
Right now.
We are on a commercial break.
We're baked in on a commercial break. Did you want to explain, though, because we've got Halloween Havoc tomorrow, the new way for the predictions title because it's on the line and everything.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yes, we've updated the system. We'll announce it to the public.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know or haven't seen it yet, we did put it up on our social media and on our Discord. That's why we highly recommend you follow us there. But we have put it and we moved it to a Google Doc and we've moved the voting so we can track it more. As the channel gets busier, I will admit, people have gotten more serious than they used to be. The prediction title was very like, ah, ha, ha. Now it's a little more intense, which we like. We like it.
Well,
we
we're
love
counting
it.
championship reigns and everything now.
Right.
At this point,
So
feels.
we want to be able to take the predictions title and actually give you guys prizes, which we will announce as we move forward. But we'll give you an opportunity to kind of add up. We're able to track it better. So there will be a link leading into every pay-per-view that the belt is on the line. You open the link, fill out the form, follow the instructions. You're good to go. We will announce a winner. You'll still come to the chat and let us know what your predictions are that day and have fun with it. But it's a less confusion, less of who said it first. There's an official tiebreaker, for example. Strike out, let's go. Go sit down. Sorry.
No, you're good. 100%. We're, making sure we've got, your votes actually counted and everything. It's, again, the honor system at this point has gotten a little too, we're getting multiple ties and everything. So now we're going to have a proven track record. But yeah, I'm about to drop the link for it in the.
Oh, you're going to do that? Thank you. I was.
Yes, that's what I was attempting to do.
There you go. So Nick's going to drop the link for everyone out there. Remember, follow our socials, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Discord, X, all the things. Go check us out there.
In the description of the video and the channel.
Yes. So there you go. Get your click on, get your chance to win it. But it's a much better way to track it. And if we're going to make prizes a thing, then we want to make sure it's legit. And there's some little sneaky buggers out there that like to say, like, I went 6-0, but they had not made a proper prediction. So this negates all of that. So good luck to all. You can be our prediction title holder, and stay tuned as we continue to update that program. But Jimmy and Drew, wait, I'm so like, okay. So Drew just brawling with everybody here on SmackDown. We went off the air last week with Drew and Cody. Now it's Drew and Jimmy.
Well, they're throwing Drew out of the building. But yes, to make a long story short of y'all talk a lot and trying to keep track of who picked who within the time frame and who didn't. It's a lot harder when there's a lot more people talking.
I'll actually let the chat off the hook a little and say, we talk a lot. So a lot of times it's like, did we tell them that the predictions were closed? Did we tell them it was open?
I'll be honest, I've relied on you as the voice beyond for quite some time.
Sometimes I forget. Sometimes you go to do it and we both do it. This is easier. So click the link. And again, submissions end at the start of the show. So that's your deadline. And again, the tiebreaker this time will be how many minutes will Halloween Havoc be from start to finish? From the time it goes to the air to the time it logs off.
So not from when we go, from when they go.
From when they go.
Like first bell ring? Or
no, from the opening of the show. When we get Then, Now, Forever, and when we get the black screen right after the.
Fair enough. Asking to clarify.
I like it. The FAQ is a big name.
Exactly. We just 100% didn't even intend for it to happen. As I got Nakamura coming out.
This is all the big entrants. MFT has a big entrance. Nakamura has a big entrance. Phoenix has a Dragon Phoenix. Phoenix has a big entrance. I mean, the team of Dragon Lee is Shinsuke is not bad.
Shinsuke, Dragon Lee, AJ Lee, Alden Lee.
But Phoenix.
Well,
Phoenix. Yeah. I know, I'm poor bugger.
No, I didn't even take it into account. But yeah, did they just look at Shinsuke and say, "Hey, you want to do everything Andrade was going to do"?
Yeah, right. Do you want to be the Andrade of this team?
Because that's kind of what it is. I mean, I love that we get now back kind of babyface Shinsuke Nakamura. Have you seen the false, clickbaity thing of we're going to get MFT versus the Wyatts and Sith Shinsuke in War Games? And I'm like, but that's not him anymore. This is already outdated.
Right? It's not quite him. They'd have to run it back to get there again. I surmise that they might do like a traditional Survivor Series styles match, but not everyone's going to be in the cage. And generally, the guys in the cage are the top guys. So we're not quite sure how they're going to fit all the top guys in there and what the plan is, but it feels like something's bubbling. MFT, Wyatt's, show opener early in the show, 4-man tag or 4-person tag, however we want to spin it.
Right. Well, could you switch it though and actually manage to do to where if you're going to do main event guys, that works better as the traditional Survivor Series match, and we've got all the spook, we've got all of this and that, we've got the actual teams, and throw that in a cage and add this and that and everything. Can you make it work to where that happens, to where you have the mid card per se in the War Games match, and you have the main event in a traditional Survivor Series?
Yeah. I mean, I think there's an opportunity. I mean, we've kind of drifted so far away from the traditional ones, and I will say that Triple H has tried to bring tradition into things. We've seen it with the IC title, with the US title, trying to bring back the old homage to the past. So I think for me, it's highly possible. And if you sneak one in, I think it's okay. Like, why not?
Right.
I love those old ones. I liked every year at Survivor Series as a kid because your favorite wrestlers started finding friends like, hey, do you want to fucking do this with me? And all the teams made sense. Like $1 Million Man was with IRS, and like everybody, Mr. Perfect would join that side.
The Dangerous Alliance versus the Millionaires Club, shit like that.
Yeah, they all had names, right? The Hulkamaniacs. Here we go. Like, I liked it. I miss that shit.
I did also, though, I won't lie, like Fall Brawl.
Yeah.
Like when you had Macho, Luger, Sting all on one team and they all camoed up and everything. I was all about that.
Ooh. And welcome back, Bo Bichette. Makes his playoff debut tonight.
Makes his debut since early September.
Yeah, he's been out. I just hope it doesn't affect you. You get superstitious, right? Don't mess with a winning roster.
Don't fuck up the rhythm.
Buddy, starting at second.
But AD and the AZ out there showing my guy. Traffic sucks in Tempe because of SmackDown. Took me 3 hours to get home. I live 20 minutes. At that point, just get out and walk.
Just go to the show.
Fuck that, I can get out and walk. If I don't got to tell you, just get out and walk.
Join the crowd.
Mr. Quick, it's very random. I wish Nakamura was world champion.
I mean, I love Nakamura. I know you're a big fan.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
He's pitched to have it.
As Phoenix and Nakamura give us a little bit of vintage Nakamura.
Right.
What is happening
here? And now I feel terrible because I can't remember who specifically said it. But is Rey Fenix modern day Tajiri of just throw him in a tag team, it'll work. You can put him in there with Psychosis. You can put him in there with William Regal. You can put him in there with Mikey Whipwreck. It works.
He's that guy. He's just good enough, and especially if you put him with like kind of that opposite. Nakamura fits the bill. Where you just put him with a steady guy, and he'll do all the fun stuff. He'll take the hot tag. He'll get moving. You just got to come in and do cleanup duty when he's done flying around. Oh shit! Down he goes though. Jesus.
Whose idea was the white face paint? It all ties back to Tonga Loa, and the Gorillas of Destiny, all from New Japan. So this is very much, this isn't your Romans bloodline. This is your MFT. This is more of a hit squad. This is mercenary type shit. What happened?
Nothing, unfortunately. But yeah. No, I mean, again, the mixed reviews on the face paint. The people that don't know seem like I've heard some podcasters out there that hate it. Yet they didn't mind when they painted people's faces. It's kind of odd. But I mean, again, mixed reviews. But if you're a fan of the nostalgia of what they're going for, you get it. And I think the reaction we had was pretty cool.
When we saw it, I literally bopped the Gorillas of Destiny theme the whole rest of the day because we saw it at 8 o'clock in the morning in fucking France. So yeah, I'm all the way for it. It works with Tama Tonga. So we've got Tama and Jeff Cobb. Jeff Cobb now, because he changed it up halfway, I guess. Okay.
Would it be better if maybe like Tola and Jeff didn't do the paint?
No, I don't even mind Hikaleos. It's weird. It's like he's the Peter Criss of the situation. He's the one that's got his face painted like a fucking tiger and everything.
Right.
We have Gene Simmons, we have Paul Stanley, and we have Ace Frehley, T's and P's. He's the Peter Criss of this. I'm gonna be a cat.
I love that. Yeah, and Jeff Cobb right now all over Phoenix. In the
Spaz with a $10 super chat. Guys, for the Google Doc, when you say who wins, does that mean who gets the W or who leaves as champion? Because in DQ situations, they're not always the same thing. Just want to be clear.
W. Who wins the match? Who goes down in the record books as the winner? So a low strike. But that's to clarify. Maybe I'll put that on the form. But yeah, it's who leaves the winner.
Do we have to have like a fucking mile long
like a rule book
explanation of like in this case, in the case of this,
right?
How much is nothing or nobody on the questionnaire on the predictions and everything sheet?
Yeah, no, it's right now it's in the early forms. We'll slowly, dust it up and keep it going and see how it works out. We're just testing it out, see if it helps. With trying to keep the things organized here during the streams.
Yeah, see, unlike some other channels that get stale and boring and everything like that, we're still always trying to offer you the best product for your the best bang for your buck, and we're not a bang buck. Pause.
Right.
Yeah. But we will do something strange for a little piece of change.
Let's go.
That's it. So now you know how you're going to have to defend your title of. I just put my predictions right now. See the reigning defending. Which, by the way, did YouTube go back to you putting everyone's username instead of their profile name?
YouTube's been weird lately. They're reporting. I'm getting emails. A bunch of the stuff is a little wonky with YouTube right now. So hang tight. Some days you might it just happens, dude. It's not like we have a button back here. YouTube just does YouTube things.
Yeah, no, I just noticed it because now everyone got like all the numbers and everything behind their names. Yeah. I'm like, hold on.
Right. But and the good news about doing the predictions this way is you will be able to put your predictions in the week of if you want. So you can get them in early, folks.
Well, we'll also then have to update it as they update the card.
Absolutely.
Right. Again, it's a beta build. As I got Jeff Cobb and Ray Phoenix.
Oh man, just give me Tony Khan twitches like, oh shit, he's gonna make this hard on me, ain't it?
Wait, what did I do?
Just adding matches like the night before.
Oh my god, my guy. Oh yeah, 100% went that way. You might even be fucking 5 minutes before. We might have a countdown clock.
Right.
Lock your predictions in now.
Well, this pre-show match just became a main show match. Let's go. Let's go.
For half a point or a point and a half now.
Get down. First and third.
You say get down as Jeff Cobb runs into a turnbuckle in the corner.
As Jeff,
Nakamura this is just honestly little halfway secret fan service for me of like, it's New Japan on New Japan right now. I've got Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jeff Cobb right now on Friday Night Smackdown.
Yeah. And I know,
me 5 years ago, even 10 years ago is like, oh my God.
Yeah. And I know some people out there have been a little critical of Jeff Cobb. Maybe he hasn't shown a whole lot in the WWE yet. But if you go look up Jeff and go through his library, he puts on absolute banger matches. I mean, if we can circle back to him and Jonah one day, I'm going to be pretty fucking pumped.
I'm still hoping for a Samoa Joe. Well, and again, notice how none of us have called him by JC Mateo, his WWE name, because it's trash and it's bullshit and no one acknowledges it and recognizes it.
I'm going to admit, it's one of the ones that is struggling to take.
Yeah, because it's trash. I might be wrong 75% of the time, but 25, I'm right.
100% of the time, I'm right most of the time.
50% of the time, it works 100% of the time.
Yeah. Nice moonsault, 2 count. Phoenix back up, folks. I forgot to put a poll up. All right. Well, I'm sure.
Again, we're new, and we're still, we're working the bugs in the system here. Oh,
2 out, 2 on. Top, bottom of the first.
You said bottom of the ninth.
I almost threw it out there, like jump right to the end.
Yeah. Oh, I hate that, Tom. Why'd you jump to meet him?
Oh, that's good. That's good shit. You
jumped to meet him.
Oh, that's good shit. That's such good shit. What are you talking about? I love that. All day, every day. That is how you make that bump look huge. Nothing wrong with that.
But you notice it.
Brace yourself. Yeah, I'm good with that. That's as old as the day is long.
You can have that. That is what I'm mad at.
I'm good with that.
Oh, corkscrew crossbody. And I bet you we're going to a commercial break.
We're going through 2 commercial breaks with this match. No, not yet, though. Solo's up.
Solo causing a ref distraction. Hikaleo. Oh,
no.
1, 2, 3 takes to get that, choke slam up. You know who wouldn't miss the Goozle spot? Big Trouble Ben Bishop.
Hidden Blade.
Well, that was fucking quick and decisive.
Yeah. Oh, laid him out. Hikaleo becomes an X factor in the situation.
Are you there? I got the finish.
I got the finish. They're rolling out.
Well, no, I didn't. I'm just asking to understand. When you bounce between games, I'm making sure we're synced up on at least one of them.
Solo's making fun of Nakamura on the way up the ramp. Phoenix gets his head blasted off.
I got Solo embracing Jeff Cobb and Tama Tonga.
Where's Tongaloa? Oh, he's back there. Okay.
He's just in the corner.
Yeah, I didn't see him for a second.
He's short.
But yeah, Nick Aldis with Jimmy now, trying to calm Jimmy down.
Right.
Jimmy on a war path. Oh.
But this is Jimmy Uso's crash out. This is I'm sick of being overlooked on Monday Night Raw. I'm gonna go over here and just fuck all y'all. I'm fighting somebody. I'm fighting the first motherfucker that looks at me sideways. And unfortunately, it was Drew McIntyre. And NYZ.
We're gonna get a street fight.
Ooh.
So Jimmy says, I don't want a match. I want to fight. And Nick Aldis says, all right, you got it. And now we go to Julia.
With Chelsea Green. But yeah, NYZ, I even noticed, he took about 4 attempts to try and goozle that man. He couldn't figure out where the neck was.
He couldn't quite grip, I don't know, the paint slippery.
Where's the head? And then grab lower.
Right. I mean, Phoenix isn't the biggest guy. It was a bit of a struggle.
He's not like he's got a beard or anything like us that hiding it or anything. Just grab lower than the head. Ooh. Oh, but shout out Nikki Cross though in the background, by the way.
Yeah.
Keanu James. Oh, them shit is perky like a fucking black coffee. But yeah, Nikki Cross up there hiding behind everybody by the exit doors.
Can't we bring back Isla? Why are we looking for assistance in this group? Can we bring back
Isla? She's in Ring of Honor.
What are we doing? Where is she? Why did we get rid of her in the first place?
My guy, curious minds want to know. I still don't understand. I still don't understand the rationale.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, what?
Keanu ready to go.
Yes, we're getting Tiffy out here. Why is she Barbie camo now? What the? Does Tiffany Stratton? Is she one of those that she just should have stayed a heel? Like she doesn't work as a baby face.
I think she needs to get back there, but you know what? Nick, it's not necessarily her fault or the booker's fault on Tiffy in the idea that she won the fans over. So they kind of followed the fans. But then I think her natural inclinations kind of outwore the fans liking her. So it doesn't fit any like it at the time they made her a baby
liking
face.
her or her not performing. Or
Think,
not performing to the same caliber of it's been very much lacking. It's been, amber waves of green and everything like that. It's not been good coming from Tiffany for a minute. I think it's a collective of her in-ring, her booking, the story, who she's had to face. Just they don't know how to write her or book her as a babyface. Because you don't have interesting heels that can challenge her that aren't heels that should probably beat her.
Yeah, I mean, that is part of it. And I think they ran back the Nia stuff to the point where it got very bland, very, rinse and repeat. And I do think her natural inclination, her tones, the way she talks, her attitude, that to me, she feels heelish. Now, she did okay at a time, but I think that time's past. Let's get it into it's like when Charlotte tries to be a heel. And in the past, babyface. When she first comes back, the crowd kind of likes her, but they force her back to heel. This time, they didn't even put up with that shit till she found Alexa. So you don't want Tiffany in that regard. Just make her a heel. She's good to go.
Right. Well, Tiffany is a great heel, but she naturally won the fans, and it made them test her as a face. Like Chris, yes, 100%. I understand how we got here. I'm saying, are we at a point of we need to course corrective? We understand that this ain't working. Sorry, coach, we're down 40 at half. I don't think running the ball every fucking down is working.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like you had early success. You rode that success. Now the landscape has changed. You got to make it fit.
Right. Well, Lady B out there agreeing with you. Of Tiffy has the unfortunate vibe of Charlotte as a babyface.
That's why the rivalry didn't work. It was like yelling at the mirror. Like it was like the same person yelling at the same person for the same shit we hate about each of the people. Like it's really fucking awkward.
I just kept thinking, I'm talking to the man in the mirror.
Freaky Friday up in the house. What are we doing?
Who's Lindsay Lohan?
Tim.
Tim would have to be.
Yeah, right. But ladies and gentlemen, we're on a commercial break. The show rolls on. We're into the second inning of the World Series and scoreless right now. But yeah, we will get Tiffy, Kiana up tonight and more coming your way. I'll be right back.
Fair enough. As KJ is taking a pause for the cause, as Jonathan's out there saying, I put Dark State in his treat bag. Fair enough. I 100% bent over and left a hot, steaming, Dark State in your treat bag. And again, still, folks, we're back at it like a jackrabbit tomorrow, 6:30 for Halloween Havoc. And again, still, Dark State, Deep Fake, Earthquake, Hardy's in 5. The Dark State is not winning that match. They are better. They are better individually than they are the sum of their parts. So, yeah. And especially, it's a Hardy compound match. It's a broken rules match. You're fighting them on their ultra home turf. Like you still have 4 people showing up to fight 2 people. And I still strongly feel you have the disadvantage. You're losing. If this stream was a Lindsay Lohan movie, it would be either The Parent Trap or Mean Girls. Stop trying to make the righteous happen. Is that what you're trying to say at me, Jose? It was a parent. So what? Me and KJ are just twins, and I'll just go to Canada and you go to the US, and we'll just convince our parents we're, the same person. KC will join Dark State. Casey Navarro. Who? Karen Cross. Well, no, that would have been KK. Hey, wait. Well, yeah, I know. Who's Casey? Casey Navarro. Yeah, Casey Navarro. You think Casey Navarro's going to join Dark State? But no, then you have everything with AJ Francis. But so tonight, we're getting Jimmy Uso versus Drew McIntyre in a new. Why did I continue the Scottish accent? in a no disqualification match. So Tiffany Stratton out here just looking all of the fucking, front of a goddamn Bass Pro Shop fucking calendar right now with pink Barbie aesthetic with mossy oak military camo. So we're about to get Tiffany Stratton versus Kiana James in the house fitting. I'm starting to wonder, are we getting Santina Morella situation out here with every time Kiana James comes out and has a match, KJ's on a pause for the cause. Every time I sit there and say anything disparaging, or I wasn't a fan about how Kiana James was in a match, KJ's so offended, so besmirched, like he's invested, like he actually wrestled it. Is KJ Kiana James? The world may never know, but it's a conspiracy I'll throw out there. Jordan, what up? Drew McIntyre won't win the belt in Saturday's main event. Fair enough. I disagree with that, but I'll give you that. I think they at least need something with Cody and Drew that they need to shake it up. If Drew loses again, he just looks like a fucking bum at this point. It's kind of one of those, you've gone to the well one too many times with it. And where do you follow it up with now of what? So Drew answers the open challenge versus Ilya. Is that where Drew slides down to? Excuse me. Mr. Quake, not Casey Navarro. Dude, I mean, Keanu Carver will join Dark State. He looks apart. He looks apart from them. Fair enough. If you meant Keanu Carver, I disagree with it. I think Keanu Carver, I think he's been fantastic. Well, he was good on Evolve. I'm waiting to see what they do with him on NXT. They've already presented him really kind of as a top guy. They've had him out there challenging Oba Femi and gave Oba a run for his money. I think they're going to make him more of their Abyss. I don't know him going into Dark State is going to the Dark State, the deep place and everything. I don't know about all that. I can see where you would go with it, but I don't agree. I'll put it that way. As Tiffany and Kiana James right now going at it, as they both, I guess, feeling like a pimp because they brushing their shoulders off. But let me know who you got, folks. Whether you got Kiana James, whether you got Tiffany Stratton, who wins, and why should it be not only Tiffy time, but your goddamn women's world champion should beat the manager, the accountant, the attorney for your mid-card champion. Sorry, not sorry. Why is this? Is this just going to set up Tiffany versus Julia? Because that should be a better match. That's the match that needs to be happening. This is a 10-star match. Oh, we're going to talk about, at some point, we definitely going to talk about the star ratings are out for Wrestle Dream, for one old Tuna Meltzer, who, again, is more like a fucking rusty can in a dumpster at this point. And I shout out to MVP, by the way, of even pointing out what a lot of people have even thought and said of, you have talent right now that wrestles the match just to try and appease Dave, just to try and literally, he's somehow become this goddamn weird ultra metric that he's the fucking, Christ, what is it? The thumbs up, thumbs down. I was almost going to say, but he's a Scrooge. Movie ratings. I'm moving on because I can't remember the names off the top of my head. I feel like I'm close, but I don't want to say it and get it wrong. Siskel and Ebert. There we go. But that now you're getting talent that get hurt because they try and do shit just to try and appease Dave and just try. Oh, I can say I had a 5-star match. All of that. But I know for a fact when Cage is back, we'll definitely be talking about that. As Kiana throws Tiffany into the barricade, as both her and Julia celebrate as we're clearly going to commercial. Julia should take out Tiffy if you want to be a contender. I'm right there with you, my guy. Tiffy for the win. Spaz with a $5 super chat. Usos both turn heel and help each other win. both world titles. What? Leon and Javon go down with the Clowns and get the AAA titles as NXT and A Super Team. Not gonna lie, you didn't have me in the first half. The second half, I can agree with a lot more. I don't fully understand the concept of the first half. Oh, I get it. I just don't see it at all happening. So yeah, we talked about it during our NXT previews and predictions, which, by the way, when this is done, if you're waiting for more, Wrestling for Life and more Halloween Havoc content, when you're done with this, go and watch that, because we broke down all of to where they could be, next in line for your AAA titles or anything like that. If they could still go on a bit of a run, Leon and Javon as an actual tag team. As some people in commercial break right now, I've got Keon and James still kind of dominating over Tiffany, thrown out to the outside. The cake ratings are out. Oh, some of these are a bit cake as Julia's just stomping away on Tiffany as Keon distracts the ref. Who do you think is ready for the main roster called up from NXT? Obvious name is Obafemi. Second name would be Trig Williams, but spoiler alert on who I think is going to win at Halloween Havoc. Third name would be Ethan Page. If we're going to go women's roster, Jordan Grace. Maybe, if I'm being honest, if she's healthy, Soruka. Oh, granted, she's still got to have the whole story, I think, was all right in NXT, but I think she's a talent, and she's proven in the women's tag match we got last week with Zaruka versus We're Not Friends, the women's tag belts. Soruka can hold her own against somebody like Charlotte Flair. So, yeah, I think you got at least a solid 2 or 3 on either side. This match is titillating and tantalizing. Oh, no. Now I feel dirty because I said that word. Litmus test. Kiwan, are you saying this is expound? Just because I feel like you might have been responding to something that was said earlier, or, well, at this point later on. Yeah. So, expound. I joined Discord. Thank you, Wrestling for Life, for the invite. The Google Doc was easy to fill out. Good luck tomorrow night. Everyone go Blue Jays. Trey Savage from Borderman, Pennsylvania. There you go, Mr. Stormy. Man, sent a whole email and a comment and everything. But yeah, no, I appreciate you, my guy. Shout out. Yeah. I don't even know if I've sat there and managed to pull out a whole ad read as bad as that. Yeah. Leave the dirty jokes to us. I try. Well, fair enough. I'm going to try and dirty something up here in a minute. There we go. Nick, what will you do if the Bills lose the pen? Give me something to break of. There is the reason my neighbors and everything. So, spoiler as baby 1, 2. Well, again, folks, are you in commercial, out of commercial? I think we're out of commercial. I'm watching through the Canadian Vipin, so I don't have a timer or anything, and I don't have a KJ to tell me if we're in commercial or out of commercial. But no, I have a whole foam brick that's, in Buffalo Bills. Oh, the double. Oh, I hate that spot. We've seen it so much. To me, it is the biggest sign of can't do shit as women wrestlers. It is the biggest kind of we ain't got nothing here moment spot of the double fucking hair grab, twirl, face splat thing of it's just so bad, and it's been overdone, and it's always done by people who either can't work together, can't wrestle. Like, it's never a good sign if that shows up in your women's wrestling match. But going back to the Bills, if I have a thing that's literally meant to, I can throw it, and it's soft foam, so I won't break anything when I throw it. But yes, back handspring elbow. Nick hates Divas Wrestling. No, well, as being a fan of AJ Lee, as my voice cracked there, I don't think I could say I hate it. I've been a mature adult for 6 or 7 years. What? Roll through. Prettiest moonsault ever. Oh, rolls out. But Tiffany rolls through right into a super kick. No fucking way. Falcon Arrow. 1. Oh, almost had the champ pin. It was a fucking 1 count, Michael. A 1.5 at best. I was going to say, I don't know if it's a good sign or a bad sign for KJ if KJ wins or loses here. Speaking of KJs,
it's a good match.
Kiana
getting the best out of Tiffy here tonight.
Don't insult me like that.
Come on, look, she rolling, bro. Everything she can handle. What is she doing wrong?
I'm not saying it's been a bad match, but we've had bad moments. We had the fucking double hair. We each grab each other by the back of the hair and we just spin off and fall on our face. That's always a sign that. When have you seen that in a 5-star, fantastic, a memorable women's wrestling?
Like a little hair fun. Swanton. Oh,
pretty smooth saw ever. 1, 2, 3.
You're 3.
I will dep and a dep.
Nice win. Nice
Tiffany
win.
Getting her hand raised. Well, she needed it.
I do think that I don't think she should do the swanton followed by a moonsault. I don't think that's a good thing. Pick one. But
do
Julia,
you find it interesting that they're setting up Julia versus Tiffany?
Let's go. 2 bell jewels. Let's
Jade.
do it. Oh, there's a storm coming.
Jade's gonna go after Julia.
Look at Jade, Commando Jade. Holy shit!
No, she's just auditioning for Storm. Kevin Feige, take notice.
Run, bitch, run! Holy shit!
Yeah, it's one of those. I am both aroused and scared at the same time. Mr. Stormy bring it up. Joe Brady is interviewing. Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, why is she not in Street Fighter?
Because she's gonna be in the fucking X-Men, my guy. That's Storm. That's your new fuck Halle Berry playing Storm. That's your Storm right there. Right. Kevin Feige, eat your heart out. We're gonna get a tag team match player. We're gonna get Jade Cargill and Tiffany Stratton versus Kiana James and Julia.
Wait a minute. I don't trust anybody. I'm waiting for the clothesline.
She hands her the belt. Now, is this where Tiffany throws a hissy fit and you didn't hand me the belt I wanted you to hand me that way? Hashtag Samoa Joe.
Right? This would be a pay-per-view main event match.
Oh! You can have that. Not even what I'm mad at.
Let's go. And she's still got the scar.
Yo,
like Snake Plissken up in this bitch.
Again, I've never been more scared and aroused at the same time.
As Jade whooping Tiffy's ass, Julia whooped her ass. She did get the win over Keanu, though.
Yeah, she's just beating Sugar Honey Iced Tea out of Tiffany.
Jade is I said it. I'm waiting for the clothesline. And my God, there it was.
She just there. And I know right now the in-ring does not fully match the visual, but if she could ever tap in to fully reach that, then it's a license to print money because she's looks like a fucking megastar. The way Jade looks right now, she looks like she should be challenging Rhea.
And I like her as a heel because she can actually slow down her style and actually kind of work a little easier. And I don't mean being heel is easier, but that demand of trying to do some of the big moves that she doesn't necessarily have to do, where she can just do shit like this and it's believable. She looks like a badass. She looks like $1 million. Like you said, like she looks like she'll ruin your day and make your life all in the same moment.
Exactly. Why is the big badass with all the muscles that looks like they should fucking superplex, could bench press
Yeah.
the person that's beating them down? Why are they the
Shit.
ones selling? She's just destroying this poor woman.
This is a whooping. A whooping. No, I like this.
Take you to the woodshed.
MDB nails it, right? Like, she looks AI generated. Like, it's crazy. Like, if you told me right now, oh, that's a cyborg, I'd be like, yeah, I believe you. Like, she's robotic.
Imagine that Terminator's coming for you, John Connor. Right? John Connor.
I need your clothes. Yes, okay.
Take them. Fucking take them.
Yeah,
I'll trade you. Trade? Oh, and she's holding the belt.
So good.
No, and the pit bull shirt with a dog collar. And the dog's like, how. Yo.
This is good shit. Let's fucking go. Again, and she looks solid.
Is it all about presentation, though, a little bit, too? So Jade versus Tiffany, how do you compare that to Stat Monet? Is it all on how you present what you're going at? Because we know Tiff and Jade are both a little green amongst the gills and everything. Stat Monet, vets should theoretically have a better match, but I'm more excited for Tiff Jade because of how they presented it.
Yeah, I think that the tricky part is on paper, like Monet and Stat should be the better wrestling match overall. I think where they struggle was getting into the match, and because of, like you said, presentation, the whole Mercedes stuff kind of takes away from it, and the match ends up being not the best of matches. I don't give a fuck what Uncle Meltzer says. That is ridiculous. Whatever he's smoking, he should be fucking jarring and selling. But again, at the end of the day, yeah, that feels like super cool, super big, super crazy. Like, Jade feels like the star that Sasha thinks she is.
Well, yes and no. It's kind of there. Like, one comes off the way that the other does, but the other also at least can wrestle a bit better than the other does. And
I feel like with the internet audience, Nick, one is just kind of like the red carpet's rolled out for them, no matter how bad or good they do, and the other, no matter how much she improves or how hard she tries or what they've done with her up to this point, people been really gatekeepy with her. When I think you should almost reverse it and acknowledge the lady that doesn't have as much experience, but is clearly on an upward trajectory as Sammy. Yeah, Sammy's happy.
Yeah, Sammy's they had their whole conversation. Yeah. I'm going to be really pissed right now if I take a pause and Obafemi shows up to challenge Ilya Dragunov. Just know I said it before it happened.
All right, bro. Son of a bitch.
I'm gonna try and be back at it like a black
tag match next. Why did it have to be this?
Why did it have to be this? Because you left me I'll leave you with my conspiracy theory that you and Kiana James are the same person because you never appear on screen at the same time.
Finkel is Einhorn, folks. As me and Kiana I have not yet covered a Kiana James match. I kind of let Nick just run free, as I know he is not her biggest fan. But I thought she had a strong match with Tiffy tonight. She takes the L as expected. Julia wants a piece of Tiffy. I'm a little surprised that they beat Tiffy up to have Jade come out and beat her up again. But did that add to the overall swerve? I think so. You didn't know that they were going to instantly kind of run that back of, okay, she already got beat up. Jade comes out to help, sign of respect. I didn't like it. Like, the minute she walked out, again, the symbolism, right? Like, all the black leather, the white shirt, the collar, she had a different vibe, Yeah, Jade is, I'm excited for this. Nick loves me. He really loves me. U.S. Open Challenge coming up next. Yes. So we are on a commercial break if you are watching at home or if you can't see the wrestling as chaos is happening in the World Series. 1-0 Dodgers, even though we had a man picked off at third. What was corny? That's just a word. What do you want me to do with that? Sami Zayn. I like Sami. We got to give Sami some love. Come on. Jade can sell tickets by herself. Mercedes and Stat cannot. That's the other part of this is if you had to choose, again, I think Jade's winning that argument right now. And I think as it moves forward, she's only going to continue to get better. Like you said, MDB, she looks AI. She looks computer generated. She looks flawless. Like it is crazy. And again, that's just from a presentation standpoint, the vibe, the aura she walks out with. You know, I know it sounds like I'm glazing her pretty hard right now, but you got to give credit where it's due. I know we've watched her kind of go from looking like Bambi on ice to kind of finding her footing to getting a little bit better, trying bigger moves, having moments that didn't go so well, a couple botches thrown in there at big moments that didn't help. But I do think the fans really responded. And I hate, you know, sometimes life works out funny. She splits her head open on the stairs by accident. And it almost became kind of this galvanizing moment where a lot of people ended up standing up and going like defending her to a bit. They were mad at Nia. They were mad at the ring. It might have helped get her over as a badass. Her getting up, bleeding, and then walking at the camera, running her mouth. I think it all worked well. Jade is Lex Luger. I get the comparable there, actually, Chair. I see what you're saying. I don't hate that comparable. Heel Jade is a good move, 100%. I could argue that one all day. It's about the presentation, 100%, my guy. Absolutely. Sami Zayn, and let me catch up. We are getting a replay of the beating that Jade put on Tiffy. Tiffy still down. Jade refused. Stomping on that leg. Every time Jade is on all black, she's going to whoop some ass. Look what she did to Naomi at Elimination Chamber. Facts. Let's go. You guys looking good so far, KJ. Let's go. New Jack Jade. Let's go. Jade with an attitude. Again, a chip on her shoulder. To me, when we were talking about Tiffy becoming a heel, it's funny because Jade, because she is such a... Oh, they got Jade in the back. Okay. I like what she's saying. Oh, no, Boston, don't be crazy. You're silly. It's been one of the better parts of the show, and I know it sounds lazy by, oh, we'll just have a challenge, but it really is, to me, a creative way to open up a lot of doors. I've praised this decision for a long time. I know you've heard me praise it, but yeah, I would completely disagree. It's not laziness. It sets up real cool moments, like the Ilya moment. And yes, it might be a little more of a layup than fucking slamming it in, but at the same time, I like it. It keeps it fresh. You can highlight somebody even if they're going back to NXT or they're new on the roster. Again, the best example is it's a big moment for Ilya to come in, surprise everybody, and win. Now that could happen at any time. So I like it, and I want them to keep doing it. I think it's a very entertaining part of the show. It allows guys like Sami to kind of you're really getting those work rate matches where fans say, oh, the Fed doesn't do it. Man, if I took Ilya Sami from last week and put it in the middle of Dynamite, it would have been the best show on Dynamite. And they would have loved it. Dave would have given it all the stars that he could find. But it's here, so it can't be good, right? Jade looks like a star. If a person who didn't watch wrestling sees Jade, they stop and watch and ask, who was that? She's one of the people you see in public that you instantly know is somebody, right? You instantly know, oh, who is she? You want to know who she is. So, yeah, absolutely. Demands a room, natural charisma. I like her cutting the heel promo she just cut. Solid to the point. And she's sick and tired of people. She's sick and tired of the disrespect. And we got an emotional Ilya. Oh, man. Ilya saying, I really missed you. Ilya getting emotional here tonight. That's beautiful, man. Jade is a cyborg. Exactly. Oh, come on. You knocked that off. He's a saint. Saint Sammy. How dare you? Heel Jade is money. I think so. Absolutely money with the like. And again, from a wrestling standpoint, as she's developing and she's younger in her career, you as a heel, you can work a big style that allows you to slow the matches down, to really work a lot of, the ground and pound, the stomp, the keep the opponent immobilized. The thing is, when the things ramp up, can she turn it up to the next gear? We're going to find out. And I think this is a better way to go about it. Absolutely. 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 Again, I think sometimes the wrestling fans, and I know we argue about it on this channel a little bit, like you got to give some of this talent time. Like, Roman didn't just show up, the tribal chief one day. He was there for years getting booed and going through things. Rock didn't just show up, the Rock. He was Rocky Maivia once upon a time. So you got to give it time. I like that they're giving Ilya a little bit of welcome back, a nice little promo. I think Ilya's a pretty good promo. The Czar. Long live the Czar. Let's go, Ronan. Hello. Oh. Lights out, and there you go. It looks like Nick might have been right. Nick might have been right on this one. It's Obafemi. No, I just said that so he'd freak out. Oh, look at this. Let's go. They've added Zelina Vega to the entrance, as you would imagine, and it's got a nice vibe to it. I like where some of the things are going on these shows right now, and this is one of them. So again, we can say the last few months might not have been your favorite, but as far as they're trying to do moving forward right now, seems like they're trying to hit some marks, and I kind of like it. Oh. Still don't know what he says. I left my keys up on the table, bro. Ronan, definitely. Let's go. Here's what's on my wrestling mind. Bet you had a laugh when Minnie Monet, Harley Cameron, and Chris Statlander embarrassed Mercedes. First and foremost, that was the ugliest cake I've ever seen. I have no idea what that cake was, but it looked horrendous. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of predictable. We kind of knew where it was going. Christian, I'm still kind of stuck on, why is Statlander fighting? And I know people are going to say, well, why is Julia fighting Tiffany? I also don't know that. Wasn't what I expected overall. Like, you think if Julia's going to go after Tiffany, you do that, kind of sans U.S. title. But that's just me. So, yeah, kind of the same idea here is like, I mean, I just feel like they're setting Stat up to lose that belt. Now you got Monet in the tag titles, which I actually think she won't win. I think they're going to fail, and she's also going to take Athena's title. So she's going to get Athena's title. She's going to get the TBS title. She's going to get the Women's World title. She already has the interim TV title. Yeah, my God. I don't think this stops. And speaking of not stopping.
There's nothing to the truly E. Oh, yeah, I had to switch myself around. I was getting all confused. But no, I heard you say Obafemi, honestly, and I came running. I didn't even see Alistair was coming out. Because I was watching us when I was on my pause, and I was looking at stars, but we'll talk about stars later.
Right.
But I heard you say Obafemi. Nick was right. Nick was right. I came running.
Yeah, I kind of said you would, and I feel a little bad, but it's kind of fun.
Asshole.
Oh, they got him. Shit.
Oh, they got Whoa. Alistair was there way before Chris and probably pitched this way before Cross and was put on hold.
Wait, what? Mm-hmm. What in the who now?
I just read what was typed.
1 second. I'm putting a poll up because this happened kind of quick. But Black taking on Dragunov. Who you taking? Who you taking? And listen, man, it's 2025. We're watching SmackDown on Netflix. And I got Ilya Dragunov fighting Aleister Black for the U.S. title. things have changed in the WWE and in a good way. We are a far cry from where this was 2.5, 3 years ago.
But I thought we all wanted to fire Hunter, right? This feels like a fucking roulette wheel. Are you putting your money on black or are you putting your money on red?
Right. And again, I will always kind of defend Hunter to a point where I can't anymore. As Vega off the apron.
Whoa!
Hurricane Rana. This is her at her best, man. She is a pesky, troublemaking heel manager. She's got a mouth. She can do a lot of talking for him. She definitely gave you. Now Cross is definitely not coming back because that's way too similar to that.
I think that's kind of what this was saying of, hey, we just, again, we have Karrion Kross at home, and you just took the Puerto Rican and put her with her husband.
Right. Oh, I feel bad. I love Karrion Kross. I hope he's doing well out there. But yeah, that kind of feels like you see Vega coming out and you're like, okay, we're good. We got to cover it. Check. I mean,
I can check the spooky off the box now.
So, but again, I think it can't be lost on the fans out there. And I implore the fans who have decided that only one avenue of wrestling is good wrestling. That to me is crazy talk. There's so much good wrestling out there. And even if you don't like some of the shit you get on this show, we're getting fucking Aleister Black, Malachi Black, and Ilya Dragunov.
Well, again, to take into expound on, even I know Boston's always said if you take the story out of it at times on certain companies, the match is phenomenal. If you take the 3 letters out of the front of this, tell me who's really complaining about this match.
Yeah. Like if they announced they were going to do at Full Gear Nakamura versus Sami Zayn, people would be losing them. Oh, that's such a dream match. If you were doing what was the match last week? Sammy and Javon.
Sammy and Ilya.
Sammy and Ilya. Like those are dream kind of Ring of Honor indie matches, right? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well, and Keyone out there saying Triple H like we got Cross at home.
Right.
Yeah, but unfortunately, unlike normally, we got Burger King at home and it's just, some fucking, Oscar Mayer hot dogs and
there ain't no peppers on that.
Hamburgers and everything.
Right.
Like, no, we actually cooking and flambeing out here.
Right. There ain't no green peppers on McDonald's.
Well, so are we in commercial break or are we not? No,
we are.
Okay. So, I mentioned I went out there stargazing, constellations, everything. Neil deGrasse Tyson trying to look at the stars and everything while I was on my pause. Do you want to talk about some other stars in the wrestling world? Because I got the list. I can go match by match if we talked about habitual liars and repeat offenders. And this man,
all right, I want to timestamp this moment because we're gonna need this one.
Fair enough.
You want to quickly run through some of them and we'll catch the action as it goes. But listen, before we get into this, I think both sides, including someone like me, get a little. Dave's winning when I get as mad as I was today at reading these. I was like, I just want to shake him and be like, help make wrestling better, you moron.
Well, and so that's why I was trying to find it into a commercial. So I don't know if this talking about this aspect is going to take it out of a commercial break and everything, because I still want to watch the match. But MVP openly was out there talking about, and Dave responded to it about how there are certain performers out there, and didn't name names.
We know who they are.
Yes, then they're mostly on the bench right now because they're out there trying to make sure they get 5 stars instead of entertaining, the crowd that paid to watch the fucking show.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's insanity. And I mean, we've seen everybody from every side of the companies. Every time the star rating comes up, people chuckle at it. And Dave's okay with that. I mean, I guess he's okay with that.
Why do we laugh at something that habitually fails and is so wrong, but we still just all act like it's cool? Like, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, that's just wrong, right? Ha, ha.
What I think frustrates the rational wrestling fan is we are back to the action, folks. And we don't want to completely ignore it. What I think it drives the rational wrestling fan insane is things like cage match or the star ratings being weaponized of like, Look, Cage Match said we're awesome. Yeah, because you and your 6 friends voted.
It's the Becky Lynch promo. You know who also says that? Sports Illustrated.
Right. So, big boot. So that's the stuff I think frustrates us is like, because people out there hold it in a high regard, it almost makes people want to tear it down. And I think that's not the answer anymore. The answer is literally ignore them. Ignore them. Honestly, just don't react to post about them. Don't talk about them. The Wrestling Observer is going by the way of the dodo bird. And it's getting worse by the day. And this is why. This shit.
It's gone from New York Times to National Enquirer, and it's out there. Just don't look. Just don't look. It's, Paul Anka's guaranteed. Just don't look. Just don't look.
They've gone to such depths to disparage WWE, and they claim, like if you would come to our chat rooms and stuff, I shouldn't have to go track you down in the chat room, you creepy bastard, to get your real opinion. Oh, I say my real stuff. Why, you're too chicken shit to say it out loud?
Because he won't charge you $14.99.
Yeah, get
to
the fuck
say
out
his
of here.
real opinions. He'll wait and just make sure you verify your ID.
Mm-hmm. And last time I checked, he got given
out.
They got up.
Well,
oh my god!
I just whipped the shit out of.
Oh my god!
Ilya off that rope.
Oh, Meteora from the
suplex. Duh.
Get the suplex now and get out. We'll go down to the individual stars next commercial break, but I think that's what drives the fans nuts. Is it's not so much like it almost forces me to give merit to his claims because now we got to debate it. And I said it in the one comment on our post about it of just, and I'm sorry, I'm going to pick on it till I'm blue in the face, till I can't breathe no more.
So you're a Blue Jay in the face.
Right until I'm a Blue Jay in the face. Roll up.
Two count.
If you think that Moxley match was any good, and again, I don't want to be one of those creators that say, if you don't think like I think, you're crazy. But by definition of a wrestling match, if you can dare say that was a great match, a 4-star plus match, that is madness. We are not watching for the same thing. You're watching NASCAR for the car crashes. I'm watching it for the photo finish. That's the difference.
For the actual craft of racing and everything. And it's so even the fish tank spot wasn't the thing, wasn't the deal breaker, it was the skewers more than anything. Yeah. And you're taking it at an input that I don't know if I can understand. I'm still willing to have the discussion, but it's just I don't even want to get fully started on the whole John Moxley is the modern day Harley Race. Are you fucking kidding? You might as well just spit in that man's grave and turn around, piss on it, and defecate at the same time. What are you even saying?
What do you mean? Based on the character he's playing on TV, the inspiration behind it, doesn't it make him Harley racist, not Harley Race?
That's inspired by Harley Race. And that's like saying Toy Story is inspired by Ed Gein. What the fuck are we trying to say right there? It's just so fucking off the rails. But anyways, as we go to commercial break right now, as Ilya's right now in control of Malachi Alistair, so I will rattle off these incoherent and incomparable fucking star ratings.
Yeah, right.
So,
let's go, man. Let's go.
FTR versus Jet Speed, 4.5 stars. A pre-show match that kicked off the main show. That was highly controversial because it kicked off, it crossed both borders. Did it get 2.5 on both shows? And so it equaled 4 or 5.5, 4.5.
Right. Man, listen, Dave is giving bonus marks to the match because he's trying to present that it was absolutely genius to start your last match of your pre-show 4 minutes prior to the start of your actual show. I don't give a fuck what world. And people can say, well, it was unique and different. But when you start the match 4 minutes, but it like, do you not get it? Like, why don't people understand? And this is where I get frustrated of like, it was an attempt to do something cool done by dumb people.
Oh, it's
cool idea. Dumb presentation. You didn't pull it off. Wow.
Did you just say Dom or Dom? Because I got Boston out here saying we might get GTA 6 before Finn and Dom feuding.
Yeah,
what are we waiting for?
Right? He might be right on that one.
But so
what a match. What a match. Like, dude, this might be the best match we've seen this week. Again, the US challenge is working. It's doing its job.
It has consistently been the best thing on SmackDown. And it so far has been the moment of note. And I feel bad that we're having to talk about Meltzer and his fucking astrology class out here.
Right.
But yeah.
We'll have to try and weave it back in. It's tough, folks. It's tough. But again, we got lots of time on the air. We'll figure this out. But yeah, great match. Absolutely stunning to see Ilya back in the ring. We're happy to see it. He was emotional pre-match, and having Ilya back doing his thing at this level, watching two guys like dig in. They're selling big. They're throwing hard. It looks stiff.
Would you say it's 3.25 star worthy?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Like, listen, if that FTR speedball match was fucking 4 stars, this is already 7 stars and climbing.
Well, no, like, I was going to say, because Jamie Hayter and Tekla, and also, fun fact, Mercedes Moné versus Mina Shirakawa for the interim Ring of Honor television title. So interns aren't even avoid of Monet. We're both rated 3.25 star.
Yeah, no, I mean, again, it's bad, and that match was bad, Nick. Bad. Like,
well, it's so funny that those are rated the exact same. So on paper, they're the same match.
I would love Dave to remind everybody, and I know his arrogant ass where he's going to be like, I shouldn't have to do that, and I read it in the article. Oh. Let's pretend we don't know. Can you, like, I want Brian to say, get Dave to open up about the criteria of these stars. And again, it's arbitrary. He made it his own little pet project, and he took something that had a little bit of swag, a little bit of meaning, and he's torn it into nothing. It is an absolute embarrassment, because at what, like, again, if Mina and Mercedes is a 4, what the fuck is this match?
Right.
Brainbuster.
Me and a brainbuster. Kyle Fletcher, eat your heart out. 2 count.
Need to.
But they've gone. Meltzer's gone from Siskel and Ebert to methamphetamines at this point. Oh, yeah. Did I win the Oscar? Did I win the Emmy?
That was on point. But again, now Vega just egging on or cheering on her hubby.
Man, now, could you do Karen Cross and Malachi Black as a tag team? What?
Right.
You do Zelina and Scarlett as a women's tag team?
There you go.
Oh.
Another 2 count.
No, and Ilya's, I'm selling my brain, my head. It hurts so bad.
Right. Jerome wants to know how many belts I think she's at 12 right now.
12 and going.
And she could get a couple more. And I know I had a rant this week, Nick, and this idea that you're not allowed to criticize this woman because, you know what my favorite thing is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she is 100%.
I was about to say an H-bomb to the face.
No, Vega is saying no.
You can tell Vega's Latina because she's got the whole like saddle hip thing attire. Like, I think they only sell those to Latina women. You have to show your ethnicity to buy them.
Right. And she gets the bucket. I meant the boot, but hey, let's go.
Bucket.
Bucket, you're out. There goes Vega. And the crowd's into it. The crowd's loud. Oh.
This is my company. Oh, Damian Priest. Why did I want to think about Rhea Ripley instead I got Damian Priest? It's weapon time. Whoa,
it's weapon time.
Fucking.
Let's go.
It's over with like 3 people, and it's Damian Priest 01, and Damian Priest 2.
Yeah. I see what they're doing. We knew there was going to be a comeback. I kind of thought,
oh, discard. He should have came out with the mask. Why didn't you have the mask? You wore the mask before.
Yeah, I wanted
Why
Phantom
didn't
of
you
the
have the
Damien.
mask, Kane?
Oh,
1, 2, 3.
Let's go. Good match. Fine finish for what you're doing. As much as we'd love a definitive, like, it was a good match, and you get out of it protecting both guys. Damien selling a burn. Amazing.
Can you say he's the weapon of mass distraction?
Wepa. I don't have.
He's the WMD, the weapon of mass distraction.
Right.
Come out with the mask. Come out disfigured. Go full fucking Phantom of the Opera shit.
Dun, 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 dun.
Are you kind of over it with his permed ass hair? Tell me he didn't get a fucking perm.
Bang banging on the perm. Come on, big perm.
Big. You have Hangman Adam Page and Big Perm.
Right. We've had a lot of brawling tonight, Nick. Have you noticed every segment, every second segment, there's a brawl?
Yeah.
Listen, you and I have both talked about over brawling on a show. WWE said, fuck it, we want all the fighting.
Yeah, but this is just repetitive as shit. Like, I have not.
I didn't think I was going that way with it.
Fair enough. No, I think, well, it's been brawling, brawl.
Right.
It's
Julia.
Rinse, repeat.
You weren't here, but, oh, wait a minute. Vega. Oh, there you go. She's an X Factor, folks.
Is Malachi Black just supposed to be Woody Harrelson and White Man Can't Jump right now? Oh, we got Latinos fighting.
I'm thirsty.
Selena Vega, Rosie Perez.
Which foods that start with Q?
I'm being dead honest right now. Hey, you wanna? I'm being different than bro, because this is all it's been. SmackDown has been forgettable at this point to me.
Are you insane?
No.
This is a forgettable show. I think we're rolling right now. We just came off the match of the week in Ilya and Black. It was outstanding.
And then you have it with this nonsense again.
Again, Jade comes back looking like an absolute beast.
I'll give you that.
That was amazing. What opened the show? Cody.
You have a good afterbirth. You have a bad afterbirth, I guess.
He hasn't stopped. Gloria.
I'm saying last week was better than this week so far.
I don't think so. I don't know. I'm feeling good about this one.
No, I never said I fully hated anything. I said this was better. Last week was better than this week.
You said it was forgettable.
Fair.
No cross.
I stand by what I tell me I'm wrong.
I did tell you were wrong.
Prove me I'm wrong.
I just did that too. But we got Carmelo still upset at The Miz. So Carmelo needs his gratuitous win over The Miz and get the fuck away from The Miz, please.
Can we just already hang the fucking Cleveland Browns ass jersey in the, because that's what it would be, because you know how Carmelo always hangs the jerseys in the rafters. Right. It would be some Cleveland Browns ass shit for The Miz. Well, and I'm just waiting for once Trick loses at Halloween Havoc, respectfully, you put him and Melo together again, tag team division, mid-card division, however you want to do it. I almost wanted to pick Trick to come out to be the open challenge for Ilya, but I was like, wait, no, you can't give that away because then it'll show that he's losing on Saturday and is already moving up to the main roster.
Absolutely. Sorry, got distracted a little bit. Geekbox already got the Jade reaction video out, folks. Crazy. Oh.
Can we say things slow enough so he can put out a reaction video in real time?
Real time. I think Kit's going on a little singles journey here. As I think he just challenged Carmelo. So in the absence of his partner, and I know they've had about a year and a half, it feels like, of injury trouble for Pretty Deadly. Kit's getting a match.
Yeah, Lemony Snicket got a match. Fucking way to go. Carmelo's winning that.
Yeah.
Well, I just don't know. Pretty Deadly was already, to me,
put
floating.
Pretty Deadly with The Miz.
Again, that would have been cool almost a year ago. Now I wonder if it feels like, now you just reheated, Salisbury steak and fed it to me.
Well, who's the reheated part? Like, I mean, what would you
do? All of it. Miz is, at this point, Miz is definitely the Salisbury steak of this whole fucking equation. and we're reheating everything. It's Pretty Deadly. They've been floating. They were yes boys at one point, and it was actually over. They were tag team champs, and now you barely even noticed the homie in the fucking wheelchair.
So are we just past it then? Like they what? Like bye-bye, go to TNA, like what
go be the boys. Go be the boys with Dalton Castle.
Go be okay.
Yes, so boys. You be the yes boys.
Okay. I mean, I don't have much defense. I mean, I don't necessarily love them, though I do think they play a certain role. I don't know they're at the point where
do they play, sir?
Like, let them go. But, I mean, they haven't done a whole lot in a long time.
What role do they play, though?
They play that stupid heel, that troublemaking heel. You can, kind of run them up and down the roster as far as, you put them in there with a good babyface team. They're going to get the boos. They're going to help get the babyface team over. They play that extremely well. That stupid, arrogant, nobody likes you.
It's only because they work as a tag team. Because, like I was going to say, that's Grayson Waller. You basically just explained.
Similar.
Yeah, I feel like you could find a couple other people that fit that similar role, but they just do it as a tag team.
Yeah, and I mean, okay.
No, I'm just saying that's the only thing that's keeping them afloat is that they're as a tag team. If they were single acts, they would not be here.
Well, it's interesting because now we are actually seeing the last couple of weeks where Kit has been interacting with the roster and getting involved. Does that mean we're getting the return soon, or are they trying to see if the homeboy can go by himself?
Kit Wilson and Grayson Waller in the Who Gives a Shit tag team.
Right.
And they got rid of the Grizzled Young Vets for this.
Where are they now?
Ring of Honor with Isla Dawn, which it's a whole group of people that should be on WWE.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised, actually, because I thought the Grizzled Young Vets had a chance to go to AEW and murder, and they just never did anything, so it's unfortunate. There's a brawl every match. Pretty AEW. It's been a different vibe tonight. So I wonder if it's like, all right, we'll do what they do. Now what are you going to say, Dave?
But no, you at this point should not be playing today. You should not be
not at all. I'm just being smart ass.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I don't think they pulled that trigger yet. Dave's a pain in the ass.
First off, fuck your Dave and a clicking
right? Fuck it. We'll give you what you're all fucking saying. It's so good.
We're not this. Okay, we'll give you what you want.
Right? Oh,
like that.
I can't wait to see some of the staple accounts just be like, oh, they're just brawling all night.
Oh, well, yeah. Where's the stopwatches? What happened to the stopwatches?
Too much. But yes, folks, go check out Geekbox's reaction videos when we're done here.
We still haven't even made it through all the stars as I got Ilya backstage right now.
Let's fucking go.
Mm-hmm.
2 on the board.
You say that as I have Nathan Frazier and Axiom backstage. So literally 2 on the board and 2 on my screen.
Let's go. Jay's down 2 and smash 1. It was Verishow took it deep.
Inning.
Let's fucking go.
Inning.
Bottom of the 4th. Early.
Fair enough. Well, and still, at the end of the day, the Jays will have the last say because it's at Rogers Center.
Right? I'm pumped to see Fraxium back, folks.
I was to say, well, we're going to get Fraxium versus DIY.
Oh my God.
If anyone wants to know, that's still so. In the last 20 minutes of the show, we are going to get Fraxium versus DIY, and I assume some sort of a payoff in Drew versus Cody. So we got a short amount of time to accomplish a lot of things.
No, we still got about 25 minutes, but we're getting Drew and Jimmy no DQ.
Yes, and we're also still getting this tag match.
Okay.
So we get 10 minutes apiece.
We'll come out the other side with about 10 to 12 minutes on Jimmy and Drew. How long do they really need? But yeah, no.
It's a no DQ.
I think that's plenty of time to. I thought that was Veer Mahan.
No, that's Andrade. He's coming to Dynamite at some point. They'll just keep advertising. He's coming.
So you want like you want more time for Jimmy and Drew?
Yes, honestly. That's what, if I had to split time, I got Charlotte petting Alexa Bliss backstage. I do actually really like this fucking tag team.
It works. And you found a way to get Charlotte over as a babyface.
100%. It works on different levels. Oh, and fucking Nia Jax. My fucking hole.
Let's go. There's a lot happening around me right now, my guy.
Well, and I like that he's even got the whole wrong sport and everything. Keep seeing reactions to the football and thinking people are getting way too pumped to see someone on SmackDown randomly walking backstage doing a clothesline. No, me football, him baseball or hockey.
KJ's losing his mind. Big fan of Fraxium. We can scream out again.
I mean, the world may never know.
Right, Charlotte, I love you. Dale, I love that. No, people do change. Now, remember, long history with all three of these women.
Yeah, well, there was still the whole back and forth between Nia and Alexa to where they were a team at one point.
Right. What is this one? What's up, Sonny? I didn't read all this. Hopefully it's polite. She has been a producer for matches for WWE Main Event, including one being filmed before SmackDown in Temp tonight between Street Profits and Los Garza. Wrestle Votes.
I feel like there was a first half to that we missed or something. Because who was she?
Yeah, who
you?
Yeah, who is you?
Who be you, Scooby-Doo?
Here comes Drew. We're getting the main event.
So they just said fuck off with that tag match that they advertised.
I don't know what happened, actually. I don't know what the answer is there.
No, because I literally have WWE's website pulled up.
Yeah, look, I got it here.
Yeah. It was advertised. And I just said, nah, you can have that. What I'm mad.
I'm at like in the idea of like, hey guys, you were supposed to have a match this week. We're gonna move it to next week because these guys are having a no DQ match. I don't hate that as far as like card subject to change.
Oh no. That's why literally. So I'm fully on page with you on this. So literally, I thought if we were gonna try and fit two matches into a 20-minute time slot, I was like, that's not good, and especially once no DQ. And the other was the tag match. I was like, that ain't gonna work. Gonna work. So that the fact that they just punted, Fraxium versus DIY, which respectfully, it's a entertaining match. What's the story though? What's the carry on? What's the aftermath and everything? Versus this and give this time, I'm fine.
Yeah, and I think the idea of getting Fraxium and DIY into the ring and such is more just about a competitive division. You're trying to. At this point, it's about bragging rights and about putting, kind of a rank and file to a tag team division that sucked. But again, I'd rather put the priority here and have the no DQ match get a nice bit of time. I have a feeling the ending's going to be all dusty. And we'll see how that turns out.
Yeah, we went from rank and file to Fraxium got unfiled. Sorry, I lost your booking match in my template here.
Right.
And Chat GPT said file not found, error 404, match not found.
This is funny as hell. I don't know.
No, go ahead. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just seeing the my sources reporting Monet has exercised her creative control to challenge kids for their crown at Burger King. That wouldn't surprise me.
I've seen the whole thing to where maybe Cena's last match is she challenges John Cena for the paper championship that he made as a child.
I want her to challenge. I want her to challenge Braun for the fucking Saudi title, the OG Saudi title.
Or does she take on Jeff Jarrett, stays in the company for the Leatherface, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Championship? So again, I'm honestly, if she's gonna just fucking collect them all, go all Ash Ketchum with it, because honestly, it's almost at this point, it's jumped the shark so much. Just fuck it, you can have that. And even then, she's out there going at Ultimo Dragon, who won 8 belts in 1 match and all of that. Like, it's one of those, the whole belt collector fucking gimmick's been bad, and now it's just gotten redundant and worse. And even Alvarez, even Cabana Boy Brian's out there saying, is she going to go back and lose all these belts again?
Yeah. And Dave's funny when he says, like he'll say this thing where he'll defend something initially, like, oh, that's silly to think that, and then list out all the reasons why it's bad, and then go, but it's not that bad. And I'm like, you just sat. Do you hear you? Like, what are we doing?
It's silly to think that.
Yeah. Oh, there he goes. Nick taking a pause for the cause. The Dodgers are at the plate right now, and we are on commercial on SmackDown. Don't forget, folks, tomorrow we are back here for Halloween Havoc. It's going to be a fun one. Lots going on that card. We're going to have a good time. The Saturday streams always feel a little special, so make sure you be a friend, tell a friend. Let's pack that one tomorrow night as we continue to cover more live wrestling than anybody else out there. And as it stands right now, your main event, Big Jim taking on Drew McIntyre for in a no DQ match for a little bit of bragging rights. Not happy with each other. They've been brawling. Him and Cody been brawling. It's been a brawl-heavy, action-packed Friday night SmackDown for me. I've enjoyed it. I think the matches have been good. I think the matches have been strong, fun. I think there's been story in there. It's gone fast. It hasn't taken a while. And now Jade versus Tiffy official. I think Damien said it earlier. Saturday night main event does get a little bit deeper with the addition of this match. It's Tiffy's time to take a break. And Jade is about to take that away from her. There's no way I'm picking Tiffy in that match. You can tell me if I'm crazy, but you can't run it back. This is Jade's moment. And Jade as a heel coming in strong the way she did tonight, who's going to stop her? Change full. What did I do? Oh, I got to stop doing that. I type what I say and I say what I type. There comes Jimmy. All right. Appreciate you, Dale. All right, let's try this again. All these rules. Big Jim. And we're off and running. No DQ, so something's going to happen. Thank you, Dale. That wasn't even close. Right? That's happened a couple times recently where we're talking about Tiffy and Jade, so I just type what I'm thinking. Clearly can't handle multitasking, folks. As much as I do it, it's a balancing act at best. She is the producer. They were talking about was Candice LeRae. Yeah, and again, Candice can wrestle. I know some people might not know the best of Candice LeRae, but Candice can wrestle and she can teach and she can help. I do think there's, I think even Johnny, I mean, there's a lot of veteran knowledge there, and she came up the hard way. She was out on the indies. She, many nights, Candy was in the ring bleeding. She didn't mess around. So I appreciate the clarification, Dylan. But Jimmy, Drew in the ring, how we got this one going? Got Drew. Yeah, is camo? I mean, again, I don't know if it's something in the States. Everybody in camo tonight. A lot of camo on the show this eve. Jade to beat Drew. Oh, that's too funny. Did I even successfully put up the next one? Oh, I did. There you go. 75% of the chat taking Drew. I think it would be unlikely for Jimmy. I don't know how you would spin it or what it would mean if Jimmy got this win here tonight. Now, Jimmy's taking a lot of L's, so you could surprise us. I just think this is going to end in the very expected Cody, Drew issue. I don't know. Do anybody see anything else major happening there? Veterans Day next month, but that's a little early, Anthony. Jade versus Tiffy was the match. Yeah, it would have been nice. We got to wait a couple weekends for that. Candice will forever be famous for that clip with Cedric Alexander. Hashtag lumbar check. Facts. Popped. Are you saying Candice or can't dance? I was saying can't dance. Well, again, now this sets up Bianca to come back as a babyface and come back strong, right? She will be a good person to chase the heel Jade. And you can give her some side stories or a little side distractions to kind of slow down her going right after Jade. But they want to come in swinging. It does set up Bianca when she's ready to get back in the mix. Well, after the ladder spot at SummerSlam, I won't blame her. Fact. As Jimmy got a table, the crowd popping. He's got a Slim Jim. See what I did there? Drew McIntyre for the win. I think I'm getting the commercial pause. Jimmy did beat Drew with the roll-up earlier this year. Facts. Actually, yeah. That is a good point. I was saying Drew earns. Right. Your mind just wanders. It's hard when you got 45 things going on in your brain all at the same moment. Just dialed. Candice can wrestle, but do we really want to see her wrestle? No disrespect. No, and I mean, I get it. I do understand that. I do like her as kind of the pesky valet manager, whatever you want to call her for DIY. I think that works. Speaking of pesky.
Yeah, I'm a pesky valet. Hey, what do you say? So I should be out here in some sexy lingerie.
Oh, yay.
Down by the bay, play with some clay. Yeah, so...
Yeah.
The butter? I'm waiting for the fucking that bullshit.
Would you like butter on that, sir?
Why is it the same voice? Why is it the same voice?
I don't know. The butter's going well.
You can make me want toast or something, or grilled cheese or something after this.
Total plot twist. Roman helps Jimmy win the show to show he supports them both when really, let's make it hard to predict. Okay. It would
There's
be.
only one way. There's only one way.
There's only one way.
Which, well, we haven't fully talked about. And I don't know if we want to talk about now or if they somehow go to commercial in the last 9-10 minutes of the show. Of
maybe
the on the line backlash of Jey Uso, of the biggest dislikes on all the videos and everything, but yet we have all the crowds eating and we're throwing babies, we're doing this. Of I don't know where we lay.
I don't get it. And then here's the thing: if you hate Jimmy Uso or Jey Uso, they are setting
you
up.
Also hate Jimmy Uso because of the twins.
You also hate Jimmy, right? But if you hate Jay, I mean, who cares? They're just setting them. If the theory is correct that you're just feeding them to Punk, then who gives a fuck? You're getting your wish. He's going to show up in
LA Night.
I think a lot of people, a lot of the backlash tied into would LA be the better opponent, but maybe they're saving that and they don't want to just beat LA Knight right now. They want, I think we might get a heel LA like going after a babyface champion Punk.
But LA has been chasing for a minute as Drew's just chucking around Jimmy. But,
yeah, he's kind of becoming the Dolph of the division a little bit at times.
But is that the kind of the backlash a bit of it's not even just That's exactly we don't like Jay, it's just it shouldn't be you. We just saw Punk beat you. So why are we running this match back?
Because I do think that people got to understand like this is coming from an injury, so it's a quick pivot. And I think if you have plans for LA and CM Punk, if you have plans for, you know, Jey Uso and where his story is going, you don't necessarily want to throw it all in a blender and not build the thing. So you can run this back quick time, get your new champion, and then get back into what you were doing. Jay's got issues with Roman, CM Punk, LA Knight. If that's the match at Survivor Series, LA Knight Punk, I'm good with it. So I think people got to understand they don't want to like waste what could be a big moment with no build because they have very little time here.
Or is it that they don't think bigger picture of, so you have Punk versus LA, cool, so what, you still expecting LA loses, I would assume. Do you think LA would walk out world champion and then just drop it to Braun Breaker so then he loses again?
Yeah.
But so then you have Punk beat your outside of Gunther, your closest former world champion Jey Uso, and then you can run the LA Punk feud. Yeah. And now you can have your story, your depth, your everything, while Jay can still have his Roman story. They don't think long term. They see the forest before the trees.
They want it now. I want it now. I want it now.
The Veruca Assault. I started to think of Queen. I want it now. I want it now.
But that's the thing here, Nick, is just ultimately, and I promise, Spaz, one of us will read this super chat before we leave here tonight. I promise. It's been up and down a couple times, but that becomes my argument with people in that sense of like they're just so everything's in a microscope. What happened last week doesn't matter. What happened next week doesn't matter. You're just looking, into the chair.
Drop toe hold into the chair after Drew had Jimmy set up ready to eat a Claymore.
Right. And again, in a microcosm, when you say to somebody like, oh, Punk's going to fight Jay, you're like, oh, it might not sound like the best thing. But when you look at the bigger picture, and again, we saw issues with Punk and LA. So say they were planning on a 3-month build between Punk and LA, but a month into that 3-month build, now they got to put the belt on Punk. They're like, shit. So maybe they don't want to beat LA right now. Like, we don't know.
Well, they've beaten LA a lot. You should be, of all people, Miss Toronto Blue Jays should be cheering for beat LA. But at the same time, right, as Tope, Hurricane 2 count, as Little H counts it, but at the same time,
good match.
Disconnect of thousands upon thousands of dislikes on Jey Uso wins the battle royal. Yet we're handing children. We're eating. It's a fucking global phenomenon. It's 4 words. all that. All that.
Jey Uso has become the Nickelback of pro wrestling. Everybody listen, everyone loves him, but you can't find a fan of his anywhere. He's getting all these thumbs down.
Well,
you see everyone dancing with him. Right? We see you all dancing with him. Do you like him? No, I don't like Jey Uso. I can't believe they put the belt on him. What are you doing? He's become like the Nickelback. Like, you can't get no love, no respect.
I got no respect as I got a future shock DDT for a 1, 2 count. Yeah, they're out there. Hello, my friends. We eat again. And that's the thing is you have the whole crowd rocking.
Whoa,
James coming out. We got to run back the intro again everything.
Did you sing Creed?
Yes, I did.
Did you default to Creed?
Yes, I said that he's the Creed of again. It's Creed, Nickelback, same shit.
All right.
Oh, back Samoan drop through the table.
Oh!
He snapped into a Slim Jim table.
15-star match based on the star ratings I saw today. 15-star match. It's killing it. This would have been one of the best matches on Wrestle Dream.
Just so everybody knows, I just want to put everything in perspective. So Bandito and Brody King. So Brodito versus Inosuke and Takeshita. Both persons out of 5 stars. And the fucking I Quit match got 4.25 stars.
Okay.
4.25 stars.
Oh my God. Jimmy is seeing stars.
Yeah.
It's over.
Drew's
dusted.
Back all busted open.
Yeah, that table cut him up pretty good.
Yeah.
Good match. Good main event. Is there people out there that aren't feeling that main event? I thought that was solid.
We're going to replay the Samoan drop. I want to see replay the finish. Oh, he just fucking hooked it. He sabooed him.
Yeah. Right in the mouth.
The mouth. Well, I guess apparently that's the one Samoan weakness of it's the top of the head. That's the issue. It's the jawline. That's the weak spot. If you hit it, if they gotta do shit with the teeth, you're fucked. You hit him in the top of the head, that's too hard. They just take it and absorb it and they send it back at you.
Right, are we gonna get more brawling? Is Drew gonna pick on Jimmy and you know who comes running out again?
Oh, he's gonna Pillmanize him. Adrenaline in my soul.
Yeah.
We've got 2 minutes till the close.
Yeah, they're gonna go off fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, but
again, the jawline, I'm telling you, that's the weakness. It's like the hole in the Death Star.
Right.
Oh, for holy shit, I think that was Heath Slater with the glasses.
Oh, wow.
Tell me I don't look like him.
There comes Cody. Jason Jordan, not effective. Cody sprinting.
WWE used broken neck, Jason Jordan. It was ineffective.
I'm surprised with the dub tonight. Everybody was brawling. It's we got.
Is it oversaturated?
No, fuck off. For all the people that they just put on boring, blah, blah, they finally swung it all the way the other way. You take it. I don't give a shit. Fuck y'all.
Well, now Cody checking on Jay. Jimmy? Where's Jay?
Right.
Is he exclusively on Monday Night Raw? He can't make it here. Claymore.
Here comes.
Fucking send him to the moon.
Claymore.
I want to see a time to where Drew McIntyre hits a Claymore and the person he hits a Claymore on, their shoes come fucking flying off.
We need Matt Riddle.
I need a decleater. Oh, shit. But at least it's not the go home show because I was almost going to say Drew goes over on almost the go home. I was getting nervous.
Cody goes over next week, adding into it.
Yeah, well, I still think we get Drew as your new world champion.
Yeah, I don't want to give away too much because we got a preview show next week. But I'm kind of there with
you. I gotta make sure I can find the Blue Jays game.
I'm all for it right now. But ladies and gentlemen, that is SmackDown. SmackDown has gone off the air. We are still rolling along. But to give us your rating, we take a rating out of 10 on every single show we do. Plus, we will take your predictions as we go. We got a whole new prediction champion system. So make sure you check in the chat for the link and join it. I mean, get your votes in. Let us know who you think is going to win at Halloween Havoc tomorrow. A different show, a different vibe, a different feel. We've talked about the WWE shuffling up creative. Tonight was much better from an energy standpoint. And again, I can't tell you the last time SmackDown had 3, 4, 5 brawls all in the same show.
I can tell you the last time a WWE show had 4, 5, 6, 7 brawls in a row. But yes, folks, we've grown and we've expanded, and it became too much to handle, so we had to find the newest improved way to handle the prediction title. It became too contested. I'm at a 7 tonight. I know I've already kind of been, feeling like the thumbs down, the thumb in the middle guy here. So I'm 7. I could be talked maybe a little bit higher, but not too much higher.
I'm going 8. I think it was strong across the board. The Jade decision, I thought Tiffy and Kiana James had a good match. It was a strong
You weren't
match.
even here for it.
Doesn't mean I didn't watch it.
But you watched it in your private collection.
Yeah, right. Yes, Ilya and Alistair have an outstanding match. Good energy, arguably the match of the week. I didn't see anything that good on. I don't think I saw anything that good on NXT. I didn't see anything that good on Dynamite. It was an outstanding match. You're building the Damian story. Lots of energy, way more brawling than we're used to from WWE, which I'm going to give them marks for. Oh, was it too much? Fuck off.
The Jake thing, and shout out the brand of Mr. St. Louis fucking athletic commission himself, CJ Brand up there. I'll go 7.5 just because of Jade Cargill straight off the chain with that.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Jade shit.
You showed the scar and everything. It's like she's still stitches deep.
Yeah, no, she looked like Snake out there. Just got the scar across the eye, the black leather. She looked like a badass. She looked like she was coming in to fuck shit up.
Escape from Friday Night Smackdown.
Right. I thought SmackDown had a good energy overall about it tonight. I liked a lot what they gave us. And I thought the main
event seemed like they wanted to fight. It was very brawly. It was very
brawly.
Yeah. Just a wee bit.
7.2. This, St. Louis, you can't even bleed in a match. You have to drown people. What is going on in Missouri?
You can't bleed, but you can drown. What the fuck? Blood capsule, yay. Gigging yourself, nay. What?
Nay. 9 out of 10. SmackDown building up stories out of tonight. I think they're really doing a good job with the stories and the energy of the show. Like, it was a fast 2 hours.
They're doing a better pivot. I'll give you that. Granted, it's funny that literally they just said Fraxium DIY next week, my guys.
We'll see you next week. Oof.
Yes, folks, this is what everybody's tuning in for, the extra bonus coverage right now of World Series Game 1, LA Dodgers versus Toronto Blue Jays.
Right.
CJ out here. We drown motherfuckers out here.
Right. Oh, fucking hell.
That's how you tell, though, they have no fish out there, too, because there's no fucking shit in that tank.
Right.
Let's see. 7.6 from Bash.
I didn't imagine that. It was really announced that they were doing DIY and Fraxium. I didn't make that up.
Unless we all had a collective fever dream. If then, tell me the dealer of that peyote because I want to buy again.
Right. What happened?
We all had that happen. We all collectively knew it was supposed to be there, and they just said no.
No, I thought it was like I did have the moment of like, oh, maybe I just mixed it up. No.
Yeah, well, CG out there agreeing with you. Hill Jade is all that mattered tonight.
She was a big part of the show tonight, and big points all around. Oops, that didn't mean to happen.
Fair enough. We got an open window. Someone opened the window out here, but I got Ronan with an 8 out of 10. 80 and AZ. What a show. Tempe showed out. They showed up and showed out because that's what the show's about.
Yeah, good energy. I mean, again, you know, I understand maybe not all the love, but I really like the idea that I feel SmackDown over the last 3 weeks or so are really trying to give us like really good matches. They want us talking about the Sammy, Nakamura match or the Sammy Javon
the
match.
Ilya Malachi match. 100%
is
is a big talking point.
They want us talking about wow, did you see that was a really good match? And I think they know that there's a section of the fans that's what you need if you're going to get over with them is you got to deliver in ring. And you can do both. You should do both. And
it's a bit of the question. Sorry. But it's a bit of the question of, wait, so it's not predictable. And so anyone could win at any moment. So, I want them to do that, but I get mad when they don't give me the predictable stuff so I can tell who's going to win. And then I'm just going to bitch online because it was too predictable.
Well, that becomes like the same thing as like the WWE. It's very, it's so flat, so boring, so PG. And then tonight people will be online going, I can't believe how much they brawled tonight. Like it was a lot of brawling. Like, do you think it was like too much? And you're like, you can't spend the whole year bitching that they don't do it at all and then instantly go to too much. Like, did they do more than?
I mean,
you
can't. Mom doesn't make a birthday. Doesn't make me a birthday cake. So now mom spends the whole night making me 75 birthday cakes. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Pleasing. Come on.
No, there is over pleasing though, to an extent. Mom doesn't bake, so mom's baking all day, every day. Like you can't go too extreme.
And you're never happy. You're never happy. You want
I'm never happy. Thank you for noticing.
Right? They are deep and dark all the same time. But no, like mom's makes you cookies. You don't want the cookies, so she makes you brownies. But the brownies weren't quite right, so she made you muffins. But the muffins weren't quite what you're looking for.
And so then you say, bitch, stop pinking. You're fucking shit up.
Then finally she finally makes you what you want to have, but she didn't make it at the right time. I wasn't ready for it right now. Why didn't you wait? Oh,
I wanted pancakes in the morning, not in the evening.
Right? I thought the banana bread was more over than the French toast, Mom. What's happening?
Why didn't you say banana bread and my brain went Orange Cassidy?
I don't know.
It's just simile connective tissue somehow.
Right? He said
bland.
Both fruit. 7.5 out of 10, 7.75, 8 out of 10. Confirmed. Return of the brawl for all. Let's go.
Bart Gunn. Butterbean.
8 out of 10. Which you call me, son of a bitch.
Shut up. I just laughed at MDB of Nick just wanted to say some goddamn milk and cookies. You get some goddamn milk and cookies.
Good show, too.
Nick is always pre-mad. I love avocados. I love toast, but I hate avocado toast. I'm in commercial break at this point because I think we've just switched to MLB coverage, which is funny because we're in the 6th inning, so we've got another 2 hours of coverage right now.
Yeah, I'm like, dude.
Don't take a pause. We'll come back. It might be the 7th when you get back.
Right. I feel like we're getting closer. Look at the building, though. All blue tonight. Let's go. The Leafs fucking shit the bed.
Well, they got what? 75,000 games that they can make it up in.
They lost to Buffalo, bro. It's gross.
Fuck you trying to say, my guy? And Buffalo out here supporting your ass.
Gross.
Well, I suggest you politely shut up. That is Buffalo out here supporting the Blue Jays. So I think you can respectfully just take this polite little L from the Sabres to the Maple Leafs and just we call it spade a spade and we move along.
I gotta eat that L to get this W. I'll take that trade, but it's still gross.
Well, speaking of things that are gross, if Boston, why are you trying to throw this on me? Of protesting outside of orphanages. That was aggressive. Why you do that hand gesture?
I
Why
meant
did you do
sign,
that?
like,
Why,
no.
no, you had one hand. Why the fuck did you do that?
It was his picketing sign.
I'm picketing something. I'm home somewhere or another is what you're trying to fucking say, asshole. Yeah, you banned on that.
I don't know what you're picketing. What are you upset about?
Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Buffaloes.
I got a bichette lying outside. So we walking. So we're, as Blake Snell's on the mound. So I'm pivoting all the way from that.
Nick is cheering for you. KJ is ungrateful. I'm not grateful. I'm not gracious at all about losing to Buffalo. The Sabres. Oh, it's rough.
I will admit, it'd be one thing if there was an actual Toronto team in the NFL, if the Bills just went and mollywopped the Argonauts, maybe we could talk. Might feel a little differently, but the Sabres are they're the Cleveland Browns of the NHL. Let's be honest.
They've been talking about a Toronto NFL team for a hot minute, man. I wonder if it ever. Right. I wonder if they ever come around for it.
That'll be the G League for the Bills.
Shit.
I'm not touching that.
Base hit. Oh,
are you just there?
I had a base hit first and second.
Yeah, I already got there. You got the manager walking out for the Dodgers?
Not yet.
Okay, I will.
That's crazy.
Stop. Yeah, let me know when they're showing the next Blue Jay in the batter circle, or setting up to the batter box.
Right, and harboring. Yeah, that's. You hate kids. We've established you hate kids.
Well, you can have me with the first part of what you said, but I read the second part, and that's not a thing. That's legal system. That's accusation. Right. Like, that's not cool to say, honestly. Right.
How are you ahead of me in the fucking games down the road?
I don't know. Why are we saying wild accusations in the chat, Boston?
What do you mean?
He said I was harboring kids.
No, he said they were.
What are you talking about?
He was saying they were. You need to talk it out.
I got whoever for the Blue Jays in the batter's box waiting for this shit.
That is Varsho, who got the dinger to get the game tied here. 2-on for Varsho. And if he can have a repeat performance of his last at bat, it'd be very nice.
Okay, so you got the video package for him now, and you're showing the replay.
They're setting up the first pitch of the at bat.
I waited for you.
No, wait. The third.
Yes, no. Now we're getting the catcher going back behind him. So we had our ceremonial moment right now.
It's 1-2.
What the fuck? How do you have a count?
No, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0.
I don't. How do you even have a count?
I just got the first pitch.
2. Is that what you done? I waited until he was in the batter's box. How do you already have a count?
2-0.
Sir, I don't even have a pitch yet. What are you talking about?
You haven't got the pitch.
No, I waited for you to tell me when you're going to be there, and now we have a count and everything.
I waited for you, and the kids were there, and they were crying.
No, because now I'm going to have to refresh, and now we're going to have to go through this whole fucking thing again.
Listen, our wires got crossed. It's tough.
Yeah, they very clearly did. So I'm refreshing right now to figure out where I end up.
Right, who do you have for the Blue Jays?
I have a 2-2 count.
2-2.
And then we got fathers and sons. So we're going through all of the former Blue Jays that have played that now their sons play.
Yeah, your coverage is different than my coverage because I'm not getting that. That's funny as shit.
So
Just
you
the
have
two of us.
pitch, low, ball three.
If we try, just the two of us.
You have 3-2.
Yes.
3-2. Okay.
Breaker 1-9. Breaker.
Did I hear a niner there? You're calling from a walkie-talkie?
Welcome to the official after show, folks. We you can still talk about SmackDown. What did you like? What didn't you like? How did you feel? What was good? What was bad? Nick and I are just kind of goofing around, watching a little bit of the Blue Jays here as we are in the bottom of the sixth with 2 on for Show. I will be right back, Nick.
You're good. You trust me. You can come back and it still won't be the bottom of this inning. Yeah, but yes, folks, you 100%. You've got the director's cut, the Zack Snyder cut here of the Wrestling for Life. We've just stayed the extra mile because we've got the Blue Jays versus the Dodgers in the World Series, and again, SmackDown's off the air. I can be talked into a 7.5. That's probably as high as I'll go with it out of 10. But yeah. As Spaz with a $5 super chat. In 2026, we have Jim Carrey playing George Jetson and Johnny Depp playing Scrooge. Let's go. Well, and Johnny Depp's also playing fucking, what is it? Jekyll and Hyde. I saw the trailer for that. But yeah. So we have bases loaded right now. Was that oh, he hit him high and inside. Yeah, so right up in the shoulder. Wrestling for Life is branching out to the other medias. Again, folks, it just couldn't be contained anymore. If it's such a feel-good Friday that the feel-good vibes just ran amok and ran afoul out here. Yes, they ran afoul of that. We're just, going through everything else out here. And again, still, who doesn't hate some, who doesn't love some Brucey bonus coverage? As I'm in commercial break, see you again. KJ's going to come back, and we're still going to be in the bottom of the sixth right now. We're the Wrestling for Life sports out there. Yeah. Da-da-da. So, well, here then, in the chat, who would KJ and I be out of sports broadcasters? Who's Unk? Who's Stephen A. Smith? Who's Skip Bayless? Who's Stuart Scott? I want to know. Who's a Rich Eisen? Is Andrade going back to WWE? If he is, I think it's the weirdest, fucking strangest transaction I've ever seen in pro wrestling. So you're telling me you fired this guy with cause after he turned around and failed wellness tests and this and that and the third and everything else. Shows up in Mexico. No issue. Shows up in AEW. Attacks Kenny Omega. Big issue. Shows up in Puerto Rico. Debatable. And then now we're going to go back to we're going to just re-sign him because, hey, it turns out you might have a little bit more demand than we thought you did. It's just all the way weird and all the way doesn't make sense to me of why would you fucking release him to begin with? It's like, excuse me, it's like in the worst way of releasing a player, trying to sign them to your practice squad and saying, hey, if shit works out, we'll bring you to the main roster. Just, you didn't need to cut him in the fucking first place with all of that. To me, it's just, you've got Escobar who does the same goddamn thing. You're already moving Shinsuke Nakamura to replace him, teaming with Rey Fenix. What are you going to gain if you bring back Andrade? Are you just, did you see we trolled the shit out of AEW fans because you showed up over there? Like, at what point did that feel as petty bitch to me? Because you weren't going to use him when you fucking had him. So why are you going to try and bring him back just because he was going to go somewhere else and do something? That's some petty bitch move. So we've changed pitchers. We've got Emmett Sheehan. Is it Sheehan or Sheehan? Right now. Or no, sorry, we went to No, we did change pitchers for the Dodgers. Sorry, I forgot the Blue Jays base hit. So we bring in a run. So right now, the Toronto Blue Jays at the top of the sixth, and that's a tough handle when you're getting handed bases loaded already, and teams got momentum. But right now, Blue Jays 3, Dodgers 2, and I can already hear a shorter, pudgier Caucasian man cheering from Toronto, Canada, right now about this hit.
Woo!
I don't know if that was the soundboard or live audio, folks. The world may never know. But yes, Dale Campbell, 3-2 Blue Jays. Joe Black popping off, free Andrade. We might need to free KJ out here. We got basketball going on too. Wrestling for Sports is live streaming. There you go. We're out here all the way. What basketball game's on right now? But yeah, that'll be 100%. We'll take it over globally when we go full. We'll get a full Thunderdome out there like McAfee. It'll just be, it'll be between him and us. McAfee versus wrestling out there of who you're tuning into for your live streaming your sports and your wrestling content out here. Ooh, 0-1 right now as Luke's. You're giving it to Luke's. The main event for GCW started. Geez, there's still wrestling going on. Bradley, who is in the main event of GCW right now, and what is the match happening right now? What's the show name? Change Nick to Chris Berman. Oh, I always loved Chris Berman, especially when it came to the base. Back, and God of when are we in the end days as actual sports broadcasters or anything? There's very few left. Now it's more your fucking Stephen A. Smith. I mean, all due respect to Unk and Shannon Sharp and everything but that's not a broadcast. That you don't have your Pat Summeralls, you don't have your John Maddens, you don't have your Bermans, you don't have any sort of actual kind of, I think, sound to a game anymore. Anyways, but Indian AZ, I can't see KJ explaining the turducken. Big Nick is more like Dennis Miller. No, why you got to put me like in the worst person to ever do that and everything with that? Oh, I can see. Not you can't see. Fair enough. So I guess I'm Pat to KJ's, John Madden. Yeah, not Dennis Miller. That's like saying I'm like the Mike Adamle of fucking wrestling broadcasting. Why you got to pick the worst option? Nick's catchphrases, you can have that. That ain't even my catchphrase. I literally stole that. Keep it a buck. That's Arsenal and the Rebels. Yeah, so we're fighting through here. We're 2-2 on the count. Bottom of the sixth again, still bases loaded. Right now, Toronto 3, Dodgers 2. And again, home field advantage to Toronto. Baseball is America's pastime. It's been very much overpassed by the NFL. Dennis, let me know I'm Al Michaels. There you go. Who's Al's current partner? Is it Collinsworth still, or is it Brady? Now I'm getting all super fucking nerdy with this. You got the skinny swole after minute. What the hell? Jordan, have a blessed night. Great show. Whoa. Did we get it out? No, we missed it. So we 3-2 count. 3-2 count right now. Still 0 outs, by the way. 0 outs. Bottom of the sixth. 3-2. This is a tough position right now. If you're the Dodgers, you're facing the Blue Jays at home, down a run. You're in the bottom, nitty-gritties out here. You don't have any outs. Base loaded so easy though, where you can get a double play. You can change this around.
You shut your mouth.
You shut your whore mouth, but you just walked in a run. Well, it's a good thing they walked in that run because I don't believe that man would have been able to run in.
Right. Yeah. Wait. Am I derpy? Like, am I like goofy enough to be John Madden? Like, am I like, ho?
Well, I like how
that's a double. Not a double off the bat.
Now you got ahead.
It's a
now
walk.
You got
doubling
ahead.
The score. Doubling the score. The walk doubles the score.
Okay, bullshit, asshole. But yeah, no, I like that you insulted my entire country by saying John Madden's derpy.
I meant it nicely, like he's just a big like
bullshit. You did bullshit. You did.
He's like a goofball, like a little bit of a like.
The turducken explanation got brought into qualification as to who was John Madden.
Yeah, I could break down a fucking turducken.
That's the thing is you got brought up as John Madden because someone said it of I can see KJ explaining a turducken.
I need a fucking telestrator.
Bro, don't even start.
If we
don't you fucking throw that out there because in 2 weeks' time, folks, we're gonna have a telestrator. And I'm gonna be drawing dicks on the screen.
Stop giving me a mustache, bro.
Right. Stop telling me to go. Yeah. Oh, base hit again.
Oh, so you're ahead.
With the base. It will get base loaded, 0 outs.
I got 1 and 2 count right now. Bases loaded.
Oh, you son of a goddamn bitch.
Why are you so far ahead?
I refreshed because you couldn't pay attention and sync up the last time.
Right? Like, I mean, it's...
So let me know when you're getting a replay of the pitch that ended up in a base hit for 5-2.
5-2. Oh, this is dope. Let's go.
Replay of the pitch?
No, not yet. Just an angry pitcher with boo-boo jobber face.
Well, he got handed the jobber situation.
Yeah, right. Pat McAfee is derpy. Here we go. Shit.
Replay of the pitch.
Yes, right now.
Okay.
Ball in the field. Oh, replay again from behind.
Yeah, so they're just replaying the hit. But again, you're getting handed you're literally getting handed the boo-boo jobber face.
You're coming in. Yeah, sorry, Nick. Bases loaded. No outs. My bad.
Yeah, no, 100% of take it. That's 100%. You're getting handed the boo-boo jobber face of you literally have to just get every out now with the bases loaded and a team that's rolling. And it's again, they're not. I'm going to swing for the fences. I will get a base hit, and that's all. We'll just keep slow bleeding. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Well, listen, man. Hey, that's my uncle.
Springer.
Did you see that Canadian fucker?
No, I saw George Springer on my screen.
Oh, no.
So that's what you're like. That's my uncle. I was like,
I wish.
What?
Springer.
He looks like he's younger than you.
Oh.
Springer dinger.
Gets the force out at home. Springer didn't have the magic in him.
I'm going to let you have that. Because if you depth that, we're like perfect. Because I just got the punch out at home.
Yeah, I'm getting the replay of it now.
Yes, so we're perfect. So I dare fancy a pause, but yeah.
Just don't touch it.
I don't touch anything. You went away and you didn't touch anything. It came back worse.
I think you were fresh. Don't do it. He's not sorry, Nick.
I know.
Shut up, Jose.
Folks, you're getting the members only streaming. You don't even have to be a member to watch it.
Right. This is just free extra goofball time. I don't know how long we're going to pull this one out, but we are sticking around for a little bit here. And I think Nick's going for a break.
I was going to say long enough for me as we've got, the manager going to the mound. So I'm going to go to my mound and I'll be back here in a minute.
We are on commercial in between innings or pitcher change with 1 out. Let's go. What else? Is my government still functioning? I don't know. I don't pay attention, bro. It's bad for your health. Now, why? 5-2, absolutely. How's everyone doing out there on a Friday night? Still hanging around with us? Did you like SmackDown? Was SmackDown good? Don't forget, Halloween Havoc tomorrow, still a thing. Don't miss out, 6:30 live. There could be more baseball coverage. There could be hockey coverage. Who knows? There's lots going on. What up, Keyshawn? Free baseball. Yeah, I've been derpy for like 2 hours now, so maybe I do fit the mold. SmackDown was 6.9. There you go. Price is Right. Nick's rating. Home run derpy. I could use a home run right about now. If the Blue Jays keep win, will you always watch on stream? They might have to, Jose. Might have to. You know, it's you get superstitious at this time of year. Espinal or Gain. I think it's going to be tight. I think Gain's got a really good shot at it, though, Damien. We'll see. We'll see. As Dodgers make a pitching change. I think Barda's coming in. I think that's how you say it. Hoping the Dodgers make this interesting. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't need it. I don't need it, MDB. I'm having a good time. We don't have to stress out. Thank you, William. William Madden. There you go. Thank you, William. Home run derpy woke me up. Let's go. Pitch in, ball. Obi, that's for Jose. Hope Yama does better game 2. Snell shit the bed. I mean, I thought Snell did all right. I thought he got out of an early jam, not allowing the first time the Jays had the bases loaded. He didn't give them up much. So, but you got to give Jays some credit. And I think a lot of people talked about David versus Goliath. And a lot of people in Toronto felt like, you know, the Jays might be a little closer to a Goliath than a David. And I think they're showing it here in game 1. I think regardless of how this game ends, regardless how we go from here, I think everyone's on notice right now. The Jays aren't fucking around. Nice! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get the fuck out! Let's go! Let's go! 9-2 Blue Jays. Clearing them all. Let's go! That unhittable Dodger pitching. Oops! Boba Shet, welcome back. Hasn't played since September. So much of this team was built around Vladdy and Bo. And so much talk when they were young in their careers about the struggles and the ups and downs. And Bo gets back in this lineup. People weren't sure. Do you leave a winning lineup alone? I guess not. Bo gets in there, and he got all of this pitch. I think it was a 1-1 pitch or a 1-2 pitch? Left it a little high at the plate, right at that belt line, and fuck yeah, it's gone. And that's the thing about these Jays. They hit. They don't mind. Single walk. They'll take it. But if you leave one dirty over the plate, it's going. It's fucking going. Let's go, kid. Let's go, Jose. Having a good time. Nick, I love you, Nick. Oh, Nick, begging for a dinger, and Nick's like, let me go prompt that for you. Just put it in the wrong spot, and Bo got all of it. Like, just pristine swing. Now Guerrero gets a chopper and base hit. As this inning will not end for the Dodgers. 1 out. 9-2. Woo! And I think we're pretty close to going through the order. Just picture perfect as they show the replay. Worst case scenario, how they do this to me. Yeah, that's not a good feeling right now if you are a Dodgers fan. Canadians play cricket and waffle eating contest. Where do we even begin with this? There is a good amount of cricket, and who doesn't eat waffles? Let's go. We also spank the Americans in hockey constantly. What else do we do? Soccer's getting pretty good. Our ball team's doing all right now. Gotta give it. They're insane right now. The atmosphere there is absolutely nuts. Downtown's going to be packed. You got people in town for the Raptors season opener. The Leafs are playing this weekend. You have the Jays in the World Series. Hey! Ah! Got under it. And we get the second out. Vladdy being held up at first. Off. And they just keep replaying it. And I lied. It wasn't Bo. I went nuts. Was that? Wait a minute. Was that a pitch hitter? Ooh. Yeah, no. Sorry, how'd the Sox do this year? They didn't even do as well as the Yankees. That's upsetting. Yeah, no. No, I mean, I feel like we're getting better, though. I feel like we're getting better. We've had some good teams, no? It's gone! 11! The Blue Jays sending me to bed early tonight. Double digits on the scoreboard. The Blue Jays are doing it. And I got to look that up. I was completely wrong about the last call, which I feel dumb. But I think Kirk got all of this one. Oh, here we go. That jacket getting passed around. Who got the dinger with the Grand Salami? Unbelievable. As the wheels are falling off for the LA Dodgers right now. Oh, it was Barger. I give all the credit to Bo and told you guys it's such a great story. A pitch hit grand slam. First bat in the World Series ever. This one touches the light. And finally, the Dodgers are able to stop the bleeding as a huge 9-run sixth inning by the Blue Jays. Woo! Let's go. Yes, thank you. I just saw the B. But I knew that was Kirk all the way because you just have to play that to the Homer song. We're good to go. Canada's low-key good at basketball too. It's getting there. It's growing. Big influx in Canada. You know, the success of the Raptors. Some really good young Canadian talent. Just young. I don't know why I repeated young, but you got it. What a disaster. Bernard, man. I'm sorry, buddy. They're throwing up fucking volleyballs. Getting smashed. Again, long series. You know, I mean, long games. The Jays still have to get out of this one. You don't want to make it too nerve-wracking. Speaking of nerve-wracking.
Oh, thanks, asshole. But yeah, this very much is, hey, Yankees fans, this looks familiar now, doesn't it? The Blue Jays putting up double-digit runs and just you don't know what to do. Like, what is the answer?
Well, and again, I think it played a little bit into what I said when you were gone was, you know, a lot of people talked about David versus Goliath. And I think the Jays are putting people on notice that they might not be quite the David you think.
Well, David, how are the Blue Jays that they think? How do the Blue Jays rank right now amongst Toronto sports teams, because we've got the Raptors kicking off. We've got the Maple Leafs going on right now. I get obviously the series and everything, so they clearly won. But what is the Toronto sports scene looking like as I'm in a commercial? Your boots on the ground, foots and asses. What's Toronto's sports scene look like?
The sports scene is simple. We are very much a hockey town, a hockey world. The world's largest minor hockey division, as far as kids that are playing minor hockey. It's a hockey world, but the Leafs can't get out of the first round. We're a very passionate, happy, excited fan base when things are going well. So, I mean, the Jays are in the series. They take the cake. The Raptors are going through a rebuild. We'll find out what happens with them. We just had great success with the TFC a couple years back, so people get pretty excited about that, especially with how much Italian representation we have.
What the hell is a TFC?
Toronto Football Club, MLS.
Oh,
yeah,
you're out there playing a little footy and everything.
Playing a little footy. We're pretty good at it sometimes. So, as
now, did you fix the games like you do with basketball?
Right. Well, we'll see how that goes. I'm really curious. I love that kind of like espionage shit. Like, I want to know what went down.
Again, you mentioned the Pisons, and I'm gonna shut up about that because that's
right.
how you motherfucking how you get indicted.
We got that big Italian community in Toronto. People are known to just get taken out at an old cafe.
I was betting through the six with my woe.
Right. Just a little inside.
As the baby faces on the mound right now for the Blue Jays. Yeah, no. Bradley and somebody else, I think it was Damien, mentioned that there is a GCW show going on right now. So we want to watch the wrestling.
Can I virtually punch you in the face?
Would it be more aggressive than literally punching me in the face? But wait, there's more.
Top of the seventh, up by 9, Nick. You went on pause and the floodgates opened. The 9-run inning.
On a trailer, I have a CMLL, so I don't know where a GCW show is. We can watch them in the CMLL if you want. It's the female Grand Prix, my guy. What if Mercedes Moné shows up and tries to claim another 2 belts?
Right,
it could have another celebration. What if Mercedes Moné wins her 15th belt the same day as the Blue Jays win the World Series?
Oh, well, at least I'll have something to keep my mind off the fact that she's sucking out of the entire air of a division.
She's sucking up pond water.
Listen, I see people glazing her constantly, and I just don't get it. And I don't. The answer is, she's definitely doing it, but you have no way to support it. You don't have a list of examples. Well, she did this and she did that to help I want to see if she goes on and give back the belt to her. That is going to mean a lot to me.
Well, and it's interesting that even speaking of glazers, Alvarez out there said pretty much the exact same thing of, is she going to go back on a give back tour of, there's been promotions now that even talked about of, it's been what, 25 grand, I think is what I saw to even try and book her for a show. So, and again, I'm not going to try and argue talent fees and everything, but it's not like she's out there doing fucking charity work for this.
Well, and again, I said this on Wednesday, Nick.
You said it so much, the power went out.
I said it on Wednesday. If she was getting in the ring and the matches were really good and undeniable, maybe I would shut up a little, but the matches are bad. The promos are bad.
It's 3.25 stars. It's 3.25 stars.
That's embarrassing. I mean, it's not good. He gave Rio and Mercedes a good score. Jungle Express and Young Bucks was fun, but 4 stars, get the fuck out of here.
4 3/4.
I will go toe-to-toe with anybody out there about the idea that the Moxie match was more than a 2-star match.
You don't think it was 4.25 star?
This is a man. You got to remember, Meltzer's a guy that shot all over the wrestlers like Hulk Hogan for being slow and boring and lacking excitement. So you have a kid get beat up, stand around.
Oh,
More fighting than stand around. Then a friend comes out, throws him off a table, stand around. Then throw him to another table, stand around. Then dunk his head in water, stand around. Go to get fucking put in a submission, tap out right away. Boo. That was the biggest, lamest, god-awful end to a blood feud I've ever seen in wrestling. And we're going to give
worry, it's not the end, because on Dynamite, remember, we're still going to continue this on and we're still going to keep it going. Okay. It's not the end.
Great. What comes next, Nick? The Shark Tank? We're going to get fucking freaking laser.
We're going to make it a non-Missouri match. We can't have an I Quit match. We're just going to make it a non-Missouri match, and we're going to amplify and put out there. We're going to go extreme. Should they just do, like, should Blood and Guts be a pay-per-view once a month? And that's their Extreme Rules. That's their they go nuts. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
That's like their bloodletting show. Like, okay, everybody here.
Hey, Purge. Do a Purge theme for a pay-per-view. Do it.
AEW Purge. Right? Where no rules. And we just run around in chaos. Oh, there you go.
That's every show.
Otani goes yard.
Oh, it is far. It is deep. It is long. Pause. It is out of here. Now, granted, 11-4 is a lot different than, yeah.
No, I mean, a big home run for Otani. You don't want them to give up too much. But again, the goal now is just get out of the next 2 innings, lickety split, and go home and get ready for tomorrow.
Pardon my language, but you widen the gap enough and everything that it's one of those. You could give up a couple home runs and you still are almost like, we're all right.
Yeah, you're right now. You're going to be throwing the ball over the plate, hoping for contact, looking for fucking ground ball outs.
Yeah.
And again, will a guy like Shohei grab one? He did. There you go. All right.
Well, Bernard out here of I'm out. This man already giving up hope.
I've had enough. Motherfucking
4 Blue Jays. Jose, is Meltzer going to WWE more because it's an actual corporation, not just Vince anymore? Going at.
No, I think the biggest thing is the Triple H has been publicly critical of the dirt sheets, publicly critical of guys like Dave, and I think he's locked them out. I think he blocks them out. So instead of Dave having like the old snitches and his old buddies that were in the old guard that would slip him little tips, he doesn't have that. The Sappies don't have that. And because they don't have that, they're pouting and they're shitting on the company where, Tony's very, stroke you stroke me, everybody's happy.
Then they also get the memo from certain people of it's batten down the hatches, battle lines have been drawn a little bit. You have arguably 2 of the most, I don't want to say reputable, but the most sourced kind of news media outlets of wrestling behind you in your corner. You can use that and pivot that it's a fucking war tactic of you're controlling the media in that way.
Yeah, and I mean, a part of it is like when you look at the WWE wants to make a big announcement, they go to Sports Illustrated, they go to Vanity Fair, they go to
Esquire. ESPN's reporting it.
Right. The New York Times are getting a hold of the WWE stuff. Like they purposely control the funneling of their information. The Wrestling Observer is not breaking news. We know Spiteful constantly of, oh, that thing that just happened, we know it happened too. Click here and pay more. Like we all watch the show, bro. Like they're thinking about doing this in a story. Yeah, we watch the show too, bitch. Like we see it.
Yeah, there's no breaking news. It's more breaking back. So it's just you're just telling me what I already fucking saw.
Right. Click here to get more.
Bitch, we'll give it to you for free.
Yeah. So the thing with Meltzer, again, I've said it for a long time. I think it would benefit AEW and AEW's fan base if they got away.
Out of the inning.
We just ended the inning, yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
So You were saying about what would benefit AW more.
Yeah, just get away from Meltzer. Meltzer's like when you're trying to be one of the cool kids, but like the really nerdy guy's your buddy, and you're like, dude, just shut the fuck up for a second. I'm trying to be cool. And every time Meltzer opens his mouth, he helps AEW be uncool. You know what I mean?
Do you lean in? I see fully what you're saying, but do you lean into it more? Just hope that he gets his shit right, because Dave's been wrong so much, so often, so blatant that at this point, it is literally, I have a hall pass from my middle school, from my fucking French teacher and everything, that I think might still hold more credit than anything that Dave Meltzer said in the past fucking month.
Again, you're not wrong, and that becomes the dilemma. And listen, I agree with the sentiment of like I've gotten to the point with like the star ratings where I don't even really want to gangbang on them. I really don't want to get mad about them. I really don't want to throw a temper tantrum, because it's like it's almost like fuck, we know, right? Like I think everyone
becomes so unserious. It's unserious at this point. We've had Delirious as a booker, now we've got unserious.
Right. Unserious. And I think everybody is saying the same thing. They're stupid, they're dumb. There's only so many languages we can sell it in. And again, I think the issue is that small pocket of fans that weaponize everything. And like I said, if you're using Meltzer star ratings and cage match voting to justify your fandom, go ahead. Go ahead. It's okay. It's okay.
I just don't get how we all know it's bad, but that's the best we got. That's the best we can come up with. That's the most reliable. That's the most credible. We all know it sucks. We all know it's wrong, but we still just bend over and take it.
Well, you saw recently another content creator told us straight out, like, well, Meltzer's got years of experience. Like, he was defending Meltzer. I'm like, experience, just because you've been an asshole for 40 years doesn't mean shit to me. Like, okay, great, you've been around. Doesn't mean you're not an idiot. Like,
Aaron Rodgers has years of experience right now as a quarterback in the NFL. I'm telling you right now, I would still take Josh Allen fucking head, shoulders, knees, and toes over Aaron Rodgers and all of his goddamn experience. Alexander Ovechkin, greatest hockey player almost out there to do it and everything, leading goal scorer and everything like that. I don't think teams are clamoring right now to have him on their fucking squad, because he's got years of experience, and they know that wears on you, that pulls you down. You ain't what you used to be. Ain't what you used to be.
Right. Things change. And I guess for me, like, I get, and it's baffling, but I think we've seen it time and time again, and he will nitpick the smallest of fucking things on WWE. And you might be out there saying, yeah, I hate it. I agree with Meltzer. WWE does whatever it is. Like the most minute bullshit, like, the color of the fucking teleprompter or something mundane.
Slim Jim tables.
Meanwhile, the other show is doing nothing but nonsense. And if you go back through Meltzer's old shit, the type of matches Meltzer back then would have shot all over, he's giving a pass while he's nitpicking a Tiffany Stratton match.
Are we in Michael Jordan
Deep
Wizards era pop-up? Are we in Michael Jordan Wizards, Michael Jordan Charlotte Bobcats era Dave Meltzer?
Yeah, I mean, in a different way.
Out there just has the credibility of, I'm not even fully going with the Bulls comparable, but it's one of those. You were what you were at one point, and now you're just a shell of what you used to be.
Yeah, but in a different way. And I'm trying to think.
Jordan could still ball, though. Yeah.
Imagine like Jordan lost all. Like, think of a player that lost their credibility, but like never really, like Jose Canseco. He's like that, where he just kind of fell apart, and no matter what he did, he never kind of got it back. And the more he spoke, the more ridiculous you knew he was. That's Dave Meltzer when it comes to fucking this bullshit. And again, I think it hurts AEW. Every time he speaks, he is causing arguments that don't need to be arguments. But he'll say outlandish shit, and it will bring everyone to the aid of correcting him. And the correction of reality often is deemed as hateful. Oh, you hate AEW? No, I hate that motherfucker that said stupid shit. That's what I hate.
Oh, we could go to a fucking
Ben
another
Simmons is a
20
good
minutes
example.
on this. But yeah, it is the Ben Simmons. But the whole conversation of hate to tell everyone out there, spoiler alert in case you didn't know, people can actually have genuine criticism about AEW. It's not because it's a grifter. It's not because I used to work there and I'm mad that I don't work there anymore. It's not because I'm getting paid by WWE or this or that and everything. You can have a genuine fucking criticism about something. Hate to tell you, it's not always a grift. Sometimes shit ain't good. Hate to tell you, hate to burst your bubble, but sometimes shit ain't good. And if you can't say that something isn't good ever, you're in a cult.
You're in a cult. It's the funniest thing you say, but it's so accurate. And that's the thing that two things that
We're the Scientology of wrestling, and I stand by that.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. And like, do you ever catch it? Like, we saw it this week with a certain somebody, and they always like, listen, wrestling is subjective, and people can like what they like. But if you don't get that Mercedes is amazing, you're an idiot. Wait, what? Time out. Did you all say
we
that?
Can't even have the conversation. We'll have the conversation. Trust me. Don't worry. When you're here tomorrow for Halloween Havoc, we're gonna have a lot of discussion, especially during the Hardys and Dark State and everything like that. We don't agree on most of the wrestling, but we find this common ground and this common talking point and everything. Which, hey, guess what? Still exists. But the fucking tribes just don't want to ever entertain that.
Right.
Shohei looking sad day.
It's a rough one. It's a rough start, especially when you were bulldozing everyone. It's hard sometimes when you've had a big layoff.
Goliath's got a scratch on the chin, really fucking stiff tonight. Pause.
Right, it's that moment where the bad guy bleeds and looks at his hand and it's like, he is human,
The Blue Jays are Braun Breakering and Bronson Reeding the Seth Rollins that is the Dodgers right now.
Right, but no, I mean, again, I think the Meltzer star ratings, I mean, why would you want to make yourself a joke? Why would you want to take something that meant something and you were trying to represent a brand and who you were and your legacy, and now your legacy goes down as this weird, creepy fanboy?
You didn't know when to get off the fucking train. You didn't know when it was good enough to get out. And now you even have MVP that's out there and saying you have generations of talent that are out there basically hurting themselves, that are shortening their careers because they're more worried about entertaining one man than the people that paid fucking tickets to see him.
Because he's convinced them if you can break furniture or jump off something several times in a match, you will get stars. And that's what these kids are doing. Look at Will Ospreay, bragging about how many star rating matches he has, and the guy's going to be in a wheelchair by the time he's 45.
The saddest part about all of this is that somehow we've pivoted to where Twitter wrestling fans, which is still, according to MGF, all of 15% of actual wrestling fans,
right,
have somehow become more important than your paying audience, your regular viewership, your merch buyers, your casual viewers, anything like that. Like, again, it goes back to the Jey Uso argument of we watch Monday Night Raw. Everybody's losing their mind when Jey Uso comes out, but Twitter will tell you he's the worst fucking wrestler that's ever happened. You watch most regular viewerships and everything. Moxley Darby, what the hell was that? Why did I even pay $50, $40 to watch that? But Twitter will tell you that's 4.25 star fucking match. That's arguably one of the best matches that's ever happened.
And I think two things. One, it's the first time I think one of the wrestling companies is booking for that internet audience. Like, you go back years. It was years ago when Triple H gave his whole speech about what are you going to do? Go to tweet, go home and tweet about it. Like, that's how the WWE always approached the kind of like the Twitter audience, the internet fans, right? It really took the crowd in the building to come alive, to create change. Where AEW catered to that audience, and all of a sudden it's like they felt like they had stroke, they had power, they could sway things, and it's become such a mess.
Stroke. Well, which also, by the way, I don't buy the whole philosophy that WWE doesn't pay attention to social media. Not in just, everybody loves us. If they pay attention, they read shit on Twitter.
Right.
Hunter's got a burner account.
No, but they also have people they pay to do that. They have social media people that track, their hashtags, track their movement, their analytics. They want to know what people are saying. They do, and they'd be dumb if they didn't. Like, it doesn't mean they, some girl or guy comes running in the office like, you guys are trending #1. Jey Uso sucks. We need to fire Jey Uso. It's not that dire. It really isn't. But it very much of, okay, this is what the fans at large, this section of the fans seem to be saying. And they can look at it and go, well, maybe they're right. Maybe we do need more brawls after matches. Here we come. So you should be. I think Tony Khan's doing a bad job listening to the fans.
I will say this, I'm very much not a supporter. I would say I'm more anti AI than anything, respectfully. But to me, it would be ignorant, and we've talked about this. If that's why they have an AI department now, that's why they, will pay attention to. They are very much aware of every dislike that is on, what they put on YouTube. For Jey Uso winning the Battle Royal, this and that, they are aware of the online discussion about WWE's product as a whole.
Right.
And they're trying to find, I think, that happy middle ground.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's again, we've talked a lot about it, and we know ultimately. I think if you watch our coverage of Wrestle Dream, Nick, it sums up kind of the fandom for me of AEW. We came on Saturday night energized, and we were ready to go. First match is good. We're high-fiving. Great job. This is good shit. Second match, we're feeling good. We're joking around. Another good match. High five. We're good. Third match, same thing. Fourth, we start to taper off. Then we get some stuff that wasn't that great, right? But now we're being told that because two guys that weren't even in the same part of the world were watching the show, and we went from happy to unhappy, and that unhappiness is just out of hate, out of fandom for another company. No.
We just got the message. We took a pause. We each got it. You got it the first because you were in Canada. I got it second because I was in the US. We got the message of shut it down. Don't enjoy it anymore of the show.
Yeah. Like, how dare you guys? And again, if we walked on and we were just screaming and yelling the whole time, every time, that's something we would question. But I feel like, that Wrestle Dream pay-per-view covered it so well. And I'm sorry, as far as being damn near a lifelong wrestling fan, as far as covering as much wrestling as we cover, I can't watch that Moxley match and say that is a quality wrestling match by what the standards of what wrestling is supposed to be. It lacked in every regard. And that's where Dave has hurt that group of people, is he continues the charge of, no, that was amazing. That's amazing shit. They're idiots. They don't get it. But it's not. And they're so outnumbered.
I can really go back and watch 10 matches just off the top of my head tonight, just on a whim, that are going to be way better than anything that was in that match. I'm still halfway annoyed about the whole comparable of he's the modern day Harley Race. You should have had your fucking tongue cut out the second you were done fucking saying that. Because how dare you say that? But
again, but that's, I think, what happened for me, and I think what a lot of fans struggle with. Like, when I talk to other wrestling fans that I know, that is one of the things that always comes up of, things aren't cool. You're just told they are. Like, you get told, Mox is just like Harley Race, but he's not. But you guys.
But that's a generation of fans who never watched Harley Race, who sat there and saw Lutez's wife out there and didn't know who Lutez was.
Right. And that's a valid point. But again, you get a lot of this. Well, we saw it. The Stu proposed. Well, again, I guess for the younger fans that haven't done the research of, AEW invented all of the following, and it's like, oh, little one, you clearly haven't been.
I'll say this for the younger fans and everything, because we all grew up on, Nickelodeon and Hey Arnold and everything. John Moxley is Stoop Kid. Stoop Kid's afraid to leave a stoop. Moxley's afraid to have a match where he doesn't have a stip.
100%. Because it exposes him. Like you said, their major dilemma was the athletic commission said, you guys can't bleed. You can't, you can't do it. and they literally panicked and didn't know what to do because they couldn't bleed. Like, oh my
fucking
God,
do
let's wrestle. Do your job, your standard job.
It's like fucking what is it? The Patrick Swayze movie, where they're dancing and everything like that. That whole
Dirty
movie
Dancing?
doesn't happen if it's in another fucking town. That's all it is. And that whole movie is
The whole
insane.
movie.
Dirty Dancing don't happen if it's in another fucking town.
It's true.
If
Nobody puts baby in a corner, bro.
Shit. If the athletic commission doesn't take over, there's no dancing over here. So just move it over there. Patrick Starr had this shit figured out in a SpongeBob episode. Why the fuck can't we figure it out in 2025?
But yeah, and you're hysterically correct.
Another word that ends in ardently.
But it is hilarious. And I mean, you're right. Like, you have to understand that. And it just exposes them of lacking the creativity to find
forethought. Forethought is the word.
But not even that, but the creativity to you're such an artist, you should come up with a better plan. But this was it. And then you got your drones out there beating the drum of, oh, how good it was. What the fuck are we talking about? What are we doing?
I want to click on some chat messages, but I also, once you said artist, all I could think of is John Moxley bursting into Tony Khan's office. You ever dance with the devil in a pale moon?
Right, like
that's you want to get nuts. Let's get it's just what the fuck.
You ever rub another man's rhubarb? Never mind.
Never steal another man. Party man, black or white, red and green.
But I think that's what's tripping people out. Like Monet, we're being told that Monet is like the best female wrestler of all time. Moxley is like Harley Race.
He's not the best women on her roster. How can she be the best women's wrestler of all time?
The Young Bucks are the best tag team ever. FTR is also the best tag team ever. And none of them
if everyone's the best, then nobody's the best. Everybody sucks.
Nobody's backing it up, Nick. There's a disconnect between what we see and what we're told.
Sports Illustrated doesn't even say it.
Right? Ricky, don't you have some offs to fuck? Ricky's in the stand.
Oh,
Ricky, enough. They just showed Ricky at the Blue Jay game.
Saints, Starks.
What is Ricky's last name on Trailer Park Boys? Is it Ricky Leahy? Ricky Juice?
Randy Leahy?
He had so many different names.
Lady name. Why don't you have Julian and everything? We can get Bubbles. We can get the Green Bastard out there for All Out.
Right.
Why don't I have Bubbles? Why don't I have the Trailer Park Boys?
Go for a fucking walk, bro. Those showers are calling your name. Sorry, Nick.
We are into the bottom of the ninth, folks. As I can't even find the comments anymore, but everybody was having a ball of so-and-so is that burner account. So-and-so is that burner. Everybody's got a burner account in the chat.
I thought Big Dog as Triple H was hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ricky Henderson. Is that who you were talking about?
For Ricky Henderson? For what?
You said Ricky. So
no,
Ricky Henderson.
Ricky from the Trailer Park Boys is watching the Blue Jay game live. Like, he's in the crowd.
I didn't even think that at all. I literally went NXT, and then now we got.
Yeah, no.
I was out there doing a soliloquy about the Trailer Park Boys, and you said Ricky out there.
Yeah, it was like no, but yeah, Ricky's at the Blue Jay game.
I need a insult off from whatever Ricky's gimmick name, like Ricky from the Trailer Park Boys versus K. Trevor Wilson's character, Swirly Dan. From I need that to just be like epic rap battle, epic insult battle.
Right. MDB is Aubrey Ed somehow. Oof.
No, Don Stevens. Don Stevens, is that you?
Right. Ricky Lake.
Ricky, yeah. Ricky. Which Ricky is it, my guy? You just said Ricky.
Ricky Henderson.
It's like Ricky got hit. Ricky, no.
Ricky Williams.
Shout out Ricky
Former
Williams.
Argo.
I'm a fan of Ricky.
Right, former Argo.
Well, that's because suspensions.
Because we'd let him get high. He was like, I love this place.
I was gonna go to then I got high. I
Couldn't
was
catch
going
the ball
to get
for
up and
shit.
find my helmet, but then I got high.
He sucked as an Argo. He was high all the
He
time.
didn't give a shit. He's like, this is practice, not a game. Not a game.
Right?
This is practice.
Part of his signing bonus was Wesley Pipes.
What velociraptor noise did I just make with that?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a genius, all right. MDB, Drake is amazing. No, he's not. You lie.
No, he is, man.
They're not like us. They're not like us.
Oh, bro. The guy got one line in, and everybody look. That's all
Super Bowl halftime.
All you could
Super
say.
Bowl halftime.
So Drake
Name me another time.
Drake is the next one.
That a diss track has been the Super Bowl halftime.
Dusted. So man made one line on a
Name
Super Bowl show.
Name me one bar. Name me one bar from a Drake diss track towards Kendrick. I can name diss tracks from Drake towards Meek. I can't name me one towards Kendrick.
All of them.
Name me one bar. Name me one bar. Super Bowl halftime.
Kendrick got the Super Bowl, so it's like
be happy you're in the World Series. Just accept that L. Take this W, take that L, and you can have that. Not even what I'm mad at.
It's like when you beat the shit out of somebody, but they land one good one and give you a black eye. And
no, you are not trying to say that right now. We're going to go in the whole thing.
Right? They don't see
there's no way you can sit there and say Drake Molly whopped Kendrick.
He got a one straight.
No, that was
one straight.
He demoed his ass.
No
Super Bowl halftime. Super Bowl halftime.
So
no, Vaseline wasn't a diss track on a Super Bowl halftime, but you know what was? They're not like us. They're not like us. They're trying to string a chord and probably a minor.
Where would
the whole nation sang that shit alone?
That one line y'all lean on. That one line you guys just stuck on. Are you kidding me?
God damn, I'm glad y'all said it of.
I don't know what that is actually the best diss track of all time.
First
I don't know
what and the click you claim.
Right?
Yeah, but hey, none of them made a Super Bowl halftime. You know what did?
They didn't need it, bro. Their words meant something. They didn't need the hyped up stage because if it wasn't,
you have so much good going on in Toronto. This isn't where you need to die on this hill.
If he was doing that song on a fucking street corner, nobody would give a shit. But it was on the Super Bowl, so he wins.
You don't need to die on this hill. You have so much good going on. You can let this hill slide. This is an easy L. You're fighting a war you don't need to fight.
Right? You hired
take this W while you take that L. MDB's having to quote Drake lines because you can't.
I don't need to.
No, you can't.
You got one line. One line. He's like, I'm the biggest Kendrick fan ever. A minor.
Because you know they like to sue. He incorporated everything, even in the halftime show. Yeah, do you know how to play the game, Mr. Lamar?
We digress. We
digress. You need to smoke the grass.
Plenty.
Yeah.
For Dave Meltzer. It'd be direct.
Dave, I wrote you, but you still keep lying.
Vladdy up, one man on first.
I love you, Damien. I also love this. I'm so glad I stuck around there.
Right.
Welcome to the post show. That's the post show to the post show.
Right.
You're watching mom and dad argue and make the sausage right now in real time. What the flip are we listening to? Kendrick Lamar. Hey Siri. Hey Google. Hey Alexa. Play Kendrick Lamar. They Not Like Us.
That's hilarious.
Over everybody's audio.
It'd be hilarious if you get a couple.
I went. My mic's off in the kitchen right now. Otherwise, it would be playing. It'd scare the shit out of my wife right now.
Right.
Family Matters is 7 minutes of pure gold. All right, so
Yeah.
here I'll pivot from the. So then, no, you said No Vaseline was the best
I
diss
love
track
No
of all time.
Vaseline.
So what's your favorite? So do we need to discuss best diss track of all time?
No Vaseline, Jack the Ripper by LL Cool J about cannabis. Pretty much everything M did about Ja Rule, cannabis, or
Cannabis was hard as shit though. Of the
original
second round knockout
so
was
good.
hard as shit.
So good. You're not wrong about that at all. But I thought LL was slick with the Ripper Strikes Back.
I'd take second round knockout over that.
But second round knockout so good. No Vaseline murders though. Like just because it was so personal and they knew each other so well, it was just like bap on the head, bap on the head. Every
Hit 'em
line
up.
hit him up's amazing, but that's more like it's so good. But again, I think he let a lot of he just let his little homies roll on it, right? Like Tupac had to step back after he got some of the big swinging out of the way. No Vaseline murders.
I will give Drake credit with this, and I see you, MDB, and this is where I'll give Drake credit because he had that Not Like Us before Not Like Us got this shit going back to back.
Oh, here we go.
Connor Falefa.
Hurry up.
He's part of the MFTs. I'm just waiting for the face paint.
You need face paint.
Oh.
There we go.
Up.
Okay.
Yeah, but at this point, we're in the bottom. We're in the ninth inning. So literally, you get 3 outs and we're out of here. First win.
3 outs. 3 outs. Let's go. I'm munchy and I'm tired.
Well, Tom Aspinall or Cyril Gunn?
Aspinall. I think I answered Aspinall. Did I say Gunn earlier?
I don't know. This is the first time I'm seeing the question.
This is me when I'm on that good. Serial Gun.
Yeah. Oh, well, I got Crunch Berries might be a thing that might be in my repertoire sooner rather than later. So it might be cereal in a different way.
Then you're gonna stand there with your kid and act like you didn't know they were gone.
You're just be sitting on the fucking stove looking at the fridge saying there ain't nothing in there. There ain't nothing in there. I'm trying to think of what are some other top tier diss tracks and everything. Well, Kill Shot versus what was the MGK's called? It was Black Devil.
Yeah. No, Kill Shot murders all around. I listen, I'm always gonna be biased to M. M is just the one guy you don't really fuck with. I don't care what Benzino thinks. He got murdered by that guy for years at this point in history. Murdered.
Well, no, you mentioned murder. I don't believe you. Murder. I'll fuck around and leave you. 50 Cent to me is the king of diss tracks of this. He made the greatest hit song of all time in hip hop music as a fucking diss track. They see you a gangster.
Yeah. That's a good shout too, right? Underrated, I think.
How to rob alone. That on its own is just some dope shit, and that's just taking shots at everybody.
Yeah, I mean, we got to give some credit. I mean, Who Shot You was a good track. I mean, a lot of people talk about
that's not a diss track. That's was interpreted as a diss track.
They wanted that vibe out there, so we'll give it some honorable mention. But I mean, ultimately,
I smell. Is that you, Ja?
Dude, Ja got so destroyed, and I thought Ja, even at the time, it was just crazy to see his career just evaporate.
You got died.
Right.
That's the ultimate form of a diss track.
Right.
The person they're going at, you got died.
Yeah, no, I mean, again,
yeah, in the musical sense, not the literal sense, but yeah.
No, he just the wordplay alone, and to be able to take someone else's shit and pick it apart the way he does. I mean, MJK went to emo ever since. What happened?
Oh yeah, with Kill Shot. Well, I mean, Christ, we want to go old school. Da 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 da. The bridge is over. The bridge is over.
What's the track?
Don't you come with some Melly Mel going at MMN.
Right.
Shit.
No.
Pop up. So we're 2 outs away, folks, right now for the
Thank
Toronto
God.
Blue Jays is here. We're going from diss tracks to celebration.
Right.
We're 2 outs away from the Toronto Blue Jays getting the first win in the World Series here.
Right. Facts. Because it's not members only.
Yeah, well, who got bodied worse, Ja or MGK? Because MGK switched whole styles, but Ja Rule didn't have a career afterwards.
Yeah, Jaw got the worst because I think Jaw was hot at the time. I mean, he was still doing his thing. Murder Inc. was pretty good, and it all dissipated, all went away.
Yeah. Oh, high inside snuck that in.
Right, and I
mean,
mean,
they called it a ball. That was right there, ref.
All right, I do think it was funny that it's come out over the recent years of DMX. All DMX insult tracks were about Diddy, just secretly about Diddy.
Well, you can any DMX is the education to me. If you can never make me ever hate anything with DMX, then bitch. I still, to this day, anytime it gets to Christmas season, but do you recall? Come on, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Papa. We are 1 out away, sir. One day more. Oh, I want to just soak this moment in right now of Shohei Ohtani is at bat.
Is
and
he really?
He's the punch out right now for game 1 of the World Series at home in Toronto. He's the last out and steals the first game.
Right. Pitch him inside.
Poetic. Scorsese, Spielberg, eat your fucking heart out.
High on the inside. Yeah, stay on the inside. Stay on the inside. Play him tight.
Well, even then, I mean, you got a fucking 7-score run advantage, but still, Shohei getting punched out here is fucking low. Right. Trying to get him to chase, but he's not going to chase unless he's going to knock it out because you're not going for bats on balls. You're out here fucking punch outs. Down again. You're not going to get it. You didn't get him to chase the first time. You're not going to get him to chase here. He's going to he's trying to go yard with this shit. He's not trying to just get on base. He's trying to go yard. We've got to close the gap fast. We're down to 1 out in the top of the 9th.
Yeah, they're just pitching around him. See if he'll chase.
I don't know if they are. I think they're trying to get him to chase, and they just can't do it well.
Doing it just fine.
Someone right down the pike right now. Come on. Show me you're not throwing out. You're not throwing a Shohei. Go right down the pike.
No.
Fuck. Go. But I would go at him, though. I don't like looking like you're scared of Shohei. Go at him.
Right? Nah, fuck him. I want the strikeout.
What I'm saying. So punch him out. Hey, bitch. Now I'm going to embarrass you in front of all of Toronto. You're going to be the one that gives up the fucking game-winning out right now because I punched you out. Demoralized.
It's not the finish I fantasy booked.
Well, if it was, it'd be the Yankees versus the fucking Dodgers here, my guy. So I guess I'm going with Braun Breaker right now instead of Seth Rollins. Which, spoiler alert, Dave Meltzer also said, hey, at some time they're going to put the world title on Braun Breaker. No shit, dumbass.
Why are you showing the outfielder? There you go.
Oh.
Yeah. They take him down.
Sweep exactly. Humble him. Sit down. Be humble.
Nick out here trying to, take him out. They're reviewing this, but I didn't get a view of it.
Did they? That's even worse.
Matt, there you go. There you go. There you go.
Sit down. Be humble.
He's out.
I remember syrup sandwiches.
He's out.
Bloody. Dodgers lose.
How poetic
Dodgers
is that?
Lose.
How poetic is that?
I still would have rather punched him out, but yeah. Oh, they're gonna give it to him.
I still would have rather punched him than picked him off at first. I don't know if they're going to get the call though, but it looks close.
Yeah, but he's the all-star. That's Tom Brady. This is Tuck rule. That's the thing. Don't allow the Tuck rule. Punch him out, strike him out. We're out of here.
That's out. Oh, I think that's an out. Come on, end this.
Hey, you know what would end this? A strikeout.
I'm sure he's trying, bro. You're like, no, he didn't.
Sure he's trying. Is he 3 low pitches far and away? I'm sure he was trying to really get that strikeout. Once yes, twice no, 3 times nah.
Right. What would I be without Drew? Yeah.
I would think about Drew.
Oh, tired of being lonely.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's happening? Are we safe? We're safe? Boo.
Yes, we're safe. Hey, we're safe. You know what worked? It was a strikeout.
They come back now. I'm going to be pissed.
If they come back now, you deserve to just eat it because they're fucking 7 runs up.
What the fuck?
It's 11-4.
What are you angry about?
Shohei on base. You got a 1-1 count, 2 outs. If they come back in this moment, you are the New York Giants versus the Denver Broncos, and you deserve to fucking lose.
Jesus Christ.
It's so in your favor.
Yeah, I'm with you. Postman.
I'm all mad.
I'm like, what is happening? Why am I getting yelled at? Go team.
That's the thing, I'm the Incredible Sulk.
Like, why are we mad? He's still up and back. We're good.
We're gangbanging on tagouts.
You're like, they're blowing a 12-run lead. They're fucking idiots.
You said if they're gonna win.
Let's get out. Let's get out here. Let's end this shit.
2-2.
Mookie gets all of it. Goes down foul though. Oh.
Tie into the NBA. We're gonna end with a bets.
Postman killed me. That was the best shit ever. He doesn't know any other way.
I'm just stuck on pissed. Pause. That was terrible to say. Pause on all that.
You're telling me they couldn't get him out, bro? They couldn't get him out, bro.
Dad, why are you yelling at me?
I just want to see them win.
You don't deserve to see them win.
Oh, that was good times. 2-2 coming your way.
Yeah. Hey, what do you say?
Goodbye, Mookie.
Strikeout, punch out, ball game over. First win of the series. Blue Jays win. They could have won it a batter earlier.
They could have won it a batter earlier.
Oh my God.
Becky, look at the Blue Jays.
But ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Jays get the W, much to the concern of Nick.
I was not concerned. You said if they were going to turn around and lose this game. And I was saying if they did lose this game, they deserve to lose that game.
Would you like butter on that, sir?
No. Now I just want snacks. I want buttery goodness. I want, THC coursing through my veins. Munchies. Get the fuck out of here. We're running the concession stand.
We're running. It is we've been live for 4 hours tonight, unplanned, but we are back tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. for what are we watching? Halloween Havoc tomorrow. And congratulations to the Blue Jays. They take down Goliath in game 1. Back at it tomorrow. We should have a lot of fun with it. Be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, subscribe. And you guys are awesome. I know we got like 20 people here with us right now. You guys fucking rule. You're the core of all this. Be a friend, tell a friend, and we continue to grow. And we got nothing but love. Fun times, man. Fun times. All the dubs. Let's go.
Yeah, and they didn't just, put a dinger on Goliath there. They sat there and fucking swung for the chin there. But our shit is real, our shit is raw, our shit is authentic. When you're talking about that wrestling, you put that for life with it.
Uh-oh.
Yeehaw!
Wait a minute. The Blue Jays won. We're excited. See you on the flip side. Come back tomorrow. I almost forgot.